26 of the morning roast. We're on finally episode 26.
26.
26. We got Mr. Sauce in the building. We got Shalina with Keeping It Blunt with Shalina in the building. We got Tiana Marie with her water bottle in front of the camera.
Sponsorship.
They're too cheap. They're not gonna sponsor us. Who we playing? And then we got Mr. Ace the Biz. How has everybody's week been?
Oh, interesting.
Very.
What happened during your guys' weekend?
Man, I got a lot. Benefit. There's a lot of good highlights, and I'll bring that up more with the voice of the people, because it kind of ties in with both. So,
Okay.
It's good positive
Hell
shit.
yeah. Hell yeah. What about you, Miss Tiana?
Yeah.
Ditto.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I got a call on Tuesday from my job and they laid me off.
What?
Yeah.
What for?
Reduction in force.
What's reduction in force?
Basically, when a company, they have to
lay people off.
Yeah,
and
it's kind
shit.
of like Office Space.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go.
I work with the customers anyway. So that was like
bullshit.
Yeah, that was shocking news. I was like, okay, but the positive is I have a little severance package, so I'm still on the clock for like another month.
Well, I gotta. My place is hiring if you want to work from home.
I was already working from home, so
Well, there you go.
I'll check it out.
She's like, I'll keep
We'll talk
working
about
from
it.
home.
But yeah, so anyway, it is. I mean, initially, obviously, you think it's bad news, but it was weird because it was kind of relieving to me.
It was just that much of a strainful job.
It was, and like I kind of didn't want to admit it on the surface, but then once it happened,
It was like, you know what? I'm not too mad about it.
yeah, like I'm upset because of the money because it paid
Yeah.
really good, but
It's material though. It comes and goes.
I'm like, and I think that happened to push me in a different direction. Like I'm supposed to be doing something else. It wasn't that. So, it's kind of a bittersweet thing. But like I said, as far as money, like I'm still getting paid for now, and
Shoot.
I get a bonus. Like I'm good for a few
Hey.
months. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah, chill out for a little bit.
yeah. But yeah, that's
So,
pretty much it.
thank you for laying Tiana off. Better things to do.
Good things come, yes.
So, Miss Shalina, how was your weekend? I heard that you and Sauce went down to the Hideaway.
I saw a little clip of it.
Yeah.
Singing.
Oh, Sauce was singing?
Yeah,
he
Sauce
was
sang some
singing.
band.
Hey,
Hailing.
I've been off the book for about a
No,
couple
this
days.
was on
Like,
Snapchat. I put it
So
on Snapchat.
I think we've all got to start going out every Thursday now because these two
I
are
might
having too
have
much
it.
fun without
I'll
us.
let you go on Snap,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
all
No,
right.
we were on Snapchat and I put him on singing. I like to say, it's always good to have a man sing. So he got up there actually on his own. I wasn't.
Oh, look at you!
He got the sauce.
Yeah, he was looking.
Yeah,
he was
that's
like,
what I
he's
said.
like, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
the
about
sauce that
singing.
night.
I said, go up there and sing. And he picked
and
a
he was-
song I never heard before.
Like
And that-
anything for
and that boy was
Shalina.
blowing.
Yeah, right. He did do anything for Shalina's.
Next, he's got to do "Living on a Prayer."
Yes. He was singing something about an ice cream man. I was like, he's
Ice
like,
cream man.
yeah, that he could be my ice cream man. So, just
Alright.
But yeah, it was fun. We danced. We did a little Latin dancing.
Oh, yeah. There's something about Latin music that just gets me going.
Gets the sauce boiling. He was
I want to see these moves. Now.
yeah, he had some moves.
Where's
Twirling
this shit
me around
hiding?
You know what?
Right.
No, Shalina. It's like whenever you and I go out dancing or whatever, none of these motherfuckers are there to see us.
They don't be.
We'll be
I
there
know. I
Thursday.
think he does it when
we'll
we're
be
not
there.
there.
On purpose.
We'll be there next time. Don't worry.
He's like-
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be there next time.
You're more than welcome to come, all you guys.
It was a dope night. We were practically the life of the party at the lighthouse alone.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The
Sauce,
lighthouse
the life of the
Yeah, we went to the lighthouse. And
Lighthouse
then
first, and then the hideaway, and then sleep.
Oh yeah, because you know I wore him out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
On the dance floor, I want to
Hey.
get beat up in these
She
streets.
said on the dance floor.
Hey,
Got him!
hey, ain't gonna lie, girls got moves. Girls got moves.
Thought so.
I don't know if it was a kilt lifter or if it was Lynn, but she got moves.
Yeah, we was dancing.
Mm.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, we was dancing. It was one. You know what I mean? And
dancing on the chair.
on the chair.
It started on the chair and then it went onto the floor.
It said, oh, sorry. It started on the chair and then
It's
to
like
the
that
flow.
Ludacris song.
Down to the flow.
You know?
Got him!
Make it so good, I want to leave.
This boy here.
Oh, now you're on it today with the
Yeah.
Now he's on a
Now
track.
you're on it.
But love, hey, Reed, what's up?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Well, I figured we'd start off the day with shit. I don't even know what I want to start the day with.
Boy.
It's your
Hey.
show.
Right.
No, so,
I didn't come prepared. I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
gonna lie. Throw out a random suggestion.
one
Local
fresh
artists,
stuff,
go.
motherfuckers out there.
Oh, but you also
Shouts.
forgot this week that you were on, keeping it blunt,
I
smoking.
forgot about myself.
Yeah, you forgot.
I've had
about
multiple
yourself.
interviews.
That was
Which is why Shalina is here.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
No.
forgot about you.
I'm on point with my triggers. I'm just not on point with myself.
I seen you this week too.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
I had a lot of shit going on this week. So I hit the studio this week
Yes.
for Ritalin. I joined Shalina for an interview about A Night of Soul and the Lovers Ball, 13th and the 20th February events. Make sure you're there. It's gonna be the best events of February, up to date. Also, I had an interview this morning too.
Hey.
I had an interview with DJ Kane Hunnard about the villain, the life and times of the villain. So
That's what's up. Look at that boy. That boy busy. He doing
Move.
things.
move.
Like
So
that.
you know what? I'm just gonna say fuck it and just put on some Era Harris because that's the one name that comes to mind right now. Where is that? I wanna do
what you
I-10.
feeling? Yeah, that's what I was feeling in my
Yeah.
head. I'm
You
hearing that
feel
in my
me?
head. Yeah, I'm hearing I-10 in my head. Yeah, shouts to Eric Harris.
Here we go. Era Harris.
Let's go. Summer nights, yeah, summer nights, yeah. Cruising down the I-10, cruising down the I-10. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Had it all in my head, hey, hey, hey. Sunset to sundown, we cruising all on that whip. 4-0, that's looking green, make it sweet, boy, and we sip. Backwoods, that's packed good, that's burned down to that spliff. Took my shot too many times, better grace and I just missed. Tony on that back, sipping Grey Goose from that fifth. I be sitting shotgun hand, flipping all with that switch. Pulling up to that red light, we drop the top, then dip. Hit the bar, then gets a sip, got whiskey all on my lip. Feeling good and I'm feeling great, you know I throw in that tip. Tip off and I'm balling hard, swishing all up in that bitch. Carson Wentz and I'm touching down, boy, you know I'm with that shit. This the life that I love, man, that's something I always meant. Summer nights, yeah, summer nights, yeah. Cruising down the I-10, cruising down the I-10. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Had it all in my head, yeah, yeah. Summer nights, yeah, summer nights, yeah. cruising down the I-10, cruising down the I-10. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Had it all in my head, hey, hey, hey. Hold the applause, but don't apply for me. Handshakes from a fake hand, that's a friend forward, you see? Look at the stars, they counting all on me. But the light is dim and my shine is down. I keep grinding on my G. Let's go. They loving me now. Man, I guess it's all just great. That 9 to 5, yeah, 5 to 9, working all through that day. Pushing it now. Man, I hope it's not too late. I took the leap, man, got out the streets, had to make it my own way. Never gonna stop. Liquor got me high. Music in a pipe, running from my eye. Pinnacle the top. Soon gonna drop, coming in hot. Flipping them lanes, gotta feel what I was saying. Throttle back, not gonna top. I'm fiending on like a phenom, man. Summer nights, yeah, summer nights, yeah. Cruising down the I-10, cruising down the I-10. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Had it all in my head, yeah. Summer nights, yeah, summer nights, yeah. Cruising down the I-10, cruising down the I-10. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Had it all in my head, hey, hey, hey.
Just
Ayo.
Harris.
And that was Era Harris I-10. That's actually probably one of my favorite songs that he does is I-10. I don't know why, but it's a really good fucking song.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ace the Biz, let's get into the voice of the people. What's today's topic?
Today's topic from Ace Biz is health and wealth.
Okay.
Biggest things I've been seeing, like, let's start on with the, I don't know. Y'all tell me which one y'all want first. Y'all want the health? Y'all want the wealth?
Let's go with the. Well, let's play it backwards. Let's play with wealth, then health.
Okay.
Because health comes with
But
wealth.
if you even have wealth, though, I mean, technically, you're gonna have better health because you can take care of yourself.
That all depends.
I might they both go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But then you could be all messed up because shoot, I've been thinking about Michael J. Fox a lot, and he got money, and he can't even solve Parkinson's disease. So I bet you he would trade all his money not to have that.
Yeah.
So
I might there's some stuff that's just not, inevitable. Money can't buy everything, but
No, it
also,
cannot.
take care of yourself in the conditions that you have. Sometimes you're born into some stuff is genetic, some shit is a multitude of things. Same thing with your wealth. I'm like, you could been born with a silver spoon in your mouth, or you could been just born in just broke like majority of people that I know. So all you can do is just live the best life that you can. So
and
I'm
you
like,
should also look at it, health is wealth, because I know if you're healthy, shoot, that's worth a lot right there. Like I know with me being 40 years old, there's a lot of people who ain't even made it. Like they sick, or they already broke down, or they acting old already, and it's just like, no, I be like, push forward. Like the moment you sit down and stop moving, that's when you just start being all like, no, man, keep active, keep moving.
and there goes
And that is the wealth.
there goes your, you know what I mean? There's some
One-
people
one-
that be
once
broken there, and that's
Yeah.
they
once
just
you
train
completely give
daily,
up,
and
yeah.
they just want to go ahead and just look good and be fit. And people that like, you ever met a fitness freak?
Yeah.
That's wealth to them at the same damn time.
Yeah,
So I get what
yeah.
you mean.
Because
like,
health
for
can
some-
be wealth. Yes.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I just see coming into this year like a lot of different shit. Like it is
How
beautiful
so?
from every angle. There's multiple ways to not only get money but to increase your income at the same damn time.
Oh yeah.
Like
the
the
opportunities are limitless.
limitless, and
But sadly,
you know,
it's trying to be
sp-
limited at the same time.
speaking particularly, you know what I mean, it's a beautiful thing, particularly for the minorities, is starting to actually wake up, trying to be entrepreneurs and business. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen this shit since I was a little boy. When we see actual culture, like culture is like starting to come back. Motherfuckers are actually like want change. I'm like, and change will happen, but I'm like, it's baby steps. It's day by day. But
It's
like
funny.
slowly, I'm like, shit. Think about like 2017. That's probably the start of it. 21. Every person I know has got
you
like
might
a business entrepreneurs.
tie that into like maybe Obama, because growing up, they would be like, "Oh, you could be the president someday." They would tell that to little black kids. You'd be like, "Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You ain't about to be no president." But it was something that you told, just to have that type of dream and aspiration. And then when you finally seen like, okay, this multiracial cultural dude is president. Okay, maybe there is
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, there is a possibility and a chance, and I think
that's how it is in anything though. Like if you look at it, a lot of people get famous or renowned for stupid shit, just ridiculously stupid shit.
Yeah.
And it could be anything from swallowing Tide Pods to fucking actually just dropping a track that has one word through the whole entire thing. It happens.
Yeah, no. I mean, that is like, we do have a case of, where people can be famous off of stupid shit. Like, what did the guy, he jumped off of some waterfall or some just recently, but he's like, I did it for my followers or something crazy.
Stop it.
No, I'm not lying, because I paused and I told my kids, I said, if you ever, you got to show your kids stupid examples so they don't go out and do stupid shit like that.
You see the stupid shit?
Like, where's his mom at? Like,
She's probably complaining to her manager.
And it's crazy because like businesses and stuff like that were like entrepreneurs for businesses. I feel like the major boom was from anywhere from before 2000. And then now we're getting that boom of people bringing back businesses and trying to set up businesses and stuff after 20 years, basically.
Well, it goes along with like what I was talking about before, how I think the corporate structure is being, torn down.
Yeah.
I mean, it had its run, and now that's why you're seeing more businesses and entrepreneurs and just regular people. We're starting to rise and be more profitable, and like.
And then there's no one general man.
Yeah, like the corporate. So COVID just forced that. Like first it forced everyone to work from home. Then that made everyone see like, okay, you don't need all these. You know what I mean? Like it just changed everything. You don't have to be in an office.
I don't have to be in this gray room.
Yeah, like it's changed everything.
But you know what? This is just keeping it real. I don't know how well I would work at home because
I suck at it.
Yeah, that like.
I mean, I'm all right.
No, same with school. Like I'm one of those people. Like you have to have me there because if you give me things, like I'll be at home like, dang, I need to do them dishes real quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my bed looking right now. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what? Let me just give me a snack. Nigga, wait a minute. So I get it why my kids are frustrated with being at home. I have kids that actually want to go to school. They, because it's just like I'm stuck at. We're pretty much all stuck at home. So you're right.
Yep.
COVID forced different things, but how it did a good thing with forcing you to be like, I can work for myself. I can create something. I can get my household together.
Yep.
I can start working out because I know, I guess I started getting scared because I'm from Ohio, and in the winter, everybody there, we all kind of get that winter weight. And I was like, and I just seen it because I was just in the house, and I was like, okay.
I got that winter weight.
Yeah, me too.
What did you just say, Muzzy?
I did. I packed on a.
He said he got that winter weight.
Where?
Right here. I'm
He
not
likes
even
it with his
playing.
vest and things.
Everybody lately is making fun of me for being fat.
Where are you fat,
So
cat?
silly.
I look like I'm pregnant. I swear to
As
God.
someone who has to be super conscious of walking, eating, whatever,
It bothers
I just
me.
had a piece of bread. Like, I'd be like, what? And you're gonna be like, I'm big. Boy, bye.
I'm getting big. It's
Winter
noticeable.
God. Anyway.
Look, you see how this? I'm still looking at him like I feel offended. I feel like
I'm offended.
Yeah, like-
He's able to keep that.
That's
I
what-
got beer
That's
gout
why I
trying to get
texted
rid
you.
of.
I was like, "Hey man, when you going to the gym?" I was like, "I need to get
It's
up
not
in
the
there."
gym necessarily. You need to stop eating all them cookies and shit.
I'm
That's what it
sorry. I love
he
cookies.
said, I'm sorry. Love cookies.
is. That's all
I
it
love
is.
my cookies.
All right, but keep it a buck. Still, when it comes to health and wealth, of the bright side to the shit. I'm like, I know people were fucked up in a lot of things, but I got a couple homies that's been doing shit since probably last 5 years. Been sleeping on a lot of shit. I'm like, one of my guys just tapped in right now, Austin Caswell. I'm like, we're just playing semi-pro flag football together. and you see a lot of cats that's around us just like some, you know, basically like in the like vision, just like we just some stupid niggas, but we got talent, but we just some stupid niggas basically. But really got some great mentals and just been kicking good game for a bit, and he's been into, you know, cryptocurrencies and, you know, money trades and shit since then, and motherfuckers are barely catching on now, and he's like, bro, I've been trying to put you on the game.
He's getting
throwing
bank
those-
right now.
He's throwing seminars and shit is really good. Like, so I jumped into some shit like actually started listening to my guys last year, and money's been going up, stocks, that's just one avenue. Then got a circle of people that's been around me that's
I mean, I
been
definitely
doing
want to
that
get
shit.
in stocks and everything. It's just like
definitely
I just have I know I've never been one to gamble, but I'll take that risk instead of going to the casino because I don't go to the
That's
casino.
exactly how I looked at it.
Yeah.
Casino's
I'm
always
like,
gonna have some sort of loss.
Well, the house
Exactly.
always wins, but I feel like that's the rule with the stock market in a sense. Like,
It kind of is.
I'm like, but I'm like, see that, but that's
It's
the
like
negative
it's like a
way to look
pendulum.
at it. See, the thing is, y'all, all human beings, especially Americans, we greedy motherfuckers.
Mhm.
So just keep it, you greedy as hell. You want to go ahead and buy shit that you just don't even fucking need for no reason. So with that same dollar that you had to buy some shit for no reason, let's go ahead and invest into something that could most likely grow.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
that just to sacrifice, like
I could because
but
I
you
cut.
can
I feel what you're
sacrifice.
saying.
You can sacrifice.
Because you should always
25
pay yourself first anyway. That should be your rule of thumb anyway,
Yeah.
regardless. When you get your paycheck, you should take a little piece
Yeah.
of the cake off of it and act like you
something
don't.
for
Yeah.
yourself.
And I'm like, just say that fuck off money that you did, just spent a half of your fuck off money every week. Just dump into some stocks, some cryptocurrency, just to see what
I
happens.
already was looking. I mean, I've been, and I'm glad I paused because I was about to do that. What is that? It was Robinhood.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
still
glad-
using it.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's cool.
Some people
I'm
are
like,
just mad because certain things happen, and what's going on right now is that a lot of people on Reddit basically spam the market, which you're supposed to do. That's what it's for, and that's what the people on Wall Street do.
That's what
But
they
when
They didn't spam the market. See, the problem is people don't know how to play the fucking game.
exactly,
Every single game I'm like, there's two ways. I think is bullish is one way. It's basically like how I'm gonna play the game. I'm looking at it for the long run. Everybody's like, oh, they see a couple dollars go up and you get a fucking hard on. That shows niggas that definitely never had money in their life. I'm literally when I put in playing it for the long run, I'm looking to spend these stocks 10 years from now. When Bitcoin first started out, it was about $500. About 2016, it took a plummet all the way to 6 fucking cents.
I remember when it was
The
like
beginning of this
$100.
year, that 6 cents jumped up to $42,000. Present day is at 34,000. Okay, let that shit just stack for another 10 fucking years. Okay, like what do y'all? I'm like, is y'all niggas that broke that y'all need $100 right now? Y'all ain't getting money nowhere else because what I've been taught is that you're supposed to have multiple sources of income in order to live life. So let that source of income do what the fuck it does. That's how I'm playing the game. Or you could be the one I think is called billish, which is you just look for the quick little flip.
Yeah, I mean, the quick little flip.
So
is
the
not
Reddit
bad,
gave you
but
actually good game.
Look for
He
the
gave
long
you
run.
great game. So if you want to go ahead and be for the long run, because I was waiting for it to drop down to like another cent, and I need 1 million shares. So bam, watch that shoot. I got 1 million shares that I bought at 1 penny. Let that shoot to $1 fucking dollar, but I have 1 million shares. Do the math.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, stocking, investing, all that's good, and you shouldn't put all all your eggs in one basket anyway.
True.
You should, spread out. And
Spread it out.
if you get
that
nervous
money.
about stock, I always say, what do you think about the things that you use?
look for what's
You know,
trending.
It's
too.
trending and
Yeah.
what you use.
What-
Like, what do you go to? Like, like if just for a corny example, if you always have mother effing Walmart, go to invest in your shit because you already spending money there. You might as well like.
And when you're
Starbucks,
investing, there's a lot of
like
companies
shit, you
that
go to
aren't going out of
Starbucks all the
business
time,
yet.
girl. Like, whatever you like, shit, cannabis. That's the one I'm looking at
I
the
put in
hardest.
some.
I put
That's-
some for Aurora
Oh,
cannabis.
Yeah, I'm looking into like going in for cannabis. That's
I was like, there's
that's good.
cannabis stocks.
Aurora cannabis will shoot up probably
And-
next year or two. I would assume.
And the things that my kids use, like shit, I was like, y'all, GameStop. You know, I heard that one's a good one.
Yeah,
right now.
GameStop boomed, and that was the one that people basically were like, "Hey, everybody buy GameStop," and
Yeah.
it went through the market, and it pissed
Yeah, they
it
hated
pissed the market off enough to restrict.
Because they're like, hey, you're not
certain-
supposed to do that. That's
yeah.
what we do.
Yeah, basically being hypocrites and going, "Oh, you can't do that. That's Wall Street's job."
Yeah.
And telling
Corner of the
people
market,
they
isn't
can't
that
do
what
it.
it's
So
called?
now we're limited on the stocks that we can buy
Yeah.
because
Well, yeah,
people
I'm like,
are
that's-
spamming the market like they're supposed to.
I'm like, that's what there's. Yeah.
That's how the market
I'm like, you
gains
can't.
revenue.
I was like, how do you think that everybody can just go ahead and just jump into multiple shares? How do you think? Where is this money coming from? It's just mythical money.
And I'm
Like,
glad
yeah, there's
I
only gonna
grabbed
be X
certain
amount of
stocks,
shares,
yeah.
and if like, okay, everybody bought the shit, now the shit is gone. Like, shit runs out of stock.
Yeah.
That's literally what
That's
happened
it.
into the cornering in market. Just everybody bought the shit.
ain't nothing less about. Y'all all can't be shares. The shares is gone.
Yeah, they gone. They're like, yeah, now all y'all jumped on it. Now people worried about. So I'm like, don't be worried about small money. So I'm like, if you are, it's okay. Play small money. It's
You
okay.
know what?
If
I
y'all
live
like to
in a
hit the penny
damn
slots and
fairy,
go ahead
a
and get the
fairy
money,
tale
cool.
because I'd be like, I honestly, the only reason I care about money is because I have to live.
Exactly.
I don't care about money. That is not.
we can't live without.
No, but they're like because there's people like who aspire like they want those big houses, they want
Yeah.
those big cars, they want to swim like Scrooge McDuck in pools of fucking like money, and it just ain't never like. And I have been in some raw ass houses and some raw ass vacations and shit, and I still like yes, of course that's you want, but. You have to maintain that. That's a lot of fucking responsibility. And really, I just want to live. You could put me on a nice ass island, and as long as I had like basic necessities, I'd be cool to be naked with my water and my, you know what I mean? Some weed. Yes.
But what if all that bread that you got, that you invested, you just bought
But
that fucking island?
But see, that's what I'm saying. You got it all
You
turned.
need money. in
That's
order
what
to
I'm
live,
saying.
You
unfortunately.
need money to make money.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, because I
And
don't.
It's just fucking
And
money.
some like I honestly, and it's so fucked up because like even with my ex, he's on that grind hustle mentality. He's always been on that. He put a piece that I am a true hippie like ass motherfucker. I'm just like I just want to fuck and smoke weed like and just talk, and talk on the radio occasionally. You know what I mean? Like I
Don't
don't.
forget eat. We
Oh
gotta eat.
yeah, we gotta eat something.
Gotta eat
Can't
something.
you can't eat the microphone in the dick, you know.
No. Yeah, well,
No. I look at you, but no, it's just I honestly, and I know that sounds all effed up because let's say, but I don't care about money like
No,
that.
I dig it. I think so. Health and wealth. It's like when you say wealth, people automatically think about money.
Money instead of
Life.
Life is wealth.
Exactly. So
I have an abundance of riches in the people who I associate with. My kids are definitely assets. Very lucrative assets. I need to pimp them. It's like, no. like y'all get to working. I ain't doing this. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. My kid just
Nigga,
got his first job, and I'm like,
Like, oh, I know. No, and it is good because my son, he works and he hands me a little piece of money. We set it up before he got his first paycheck. Like, this is what you to pay each week, and that's it. You know what I mean? So that way we don't have to. I don't gotta chase you. You know what it is. So, but yeah, wealth is definitely not just about having that coin. But is it great to have? Is it nice? Is it wonderful?
Absolutely.
Yes.
sure.
Yes, it would be great not to ever have to worry about, water bills and, it's just that shit already paid for, rent and mortgages and, it's just that shit paid for. You don't have to worry about where your next dime is coming from. I get it. I guess I would like the luxury of not having to worry about where that next dime coming from.
And that's all.
But
You know what I mean? I'm like, them niggas that's doing that, they literally on that island. They got there's 7 sources of income, and they just checking their phone. You know what I mean? Them cats is living off their stocks and all that. They just
They said
money's coming in. They wake up to a check. You wake up to a bag. But a lot of people, I don't give a fuck, even if it's just money. A lot of motherfuckers like to look at other people doing this shit and be like that shit is easy. No, the shit ain't easy because a lot of motherfuckers been grinding about 5 years at least before your ass. So start there. All you have to do is put in the work. You put in the work, you gonna get the results. I had a homie, one of the big homies. I ain't gotta say no names, but you know who the fuck you are. Homie did 6 motherfucking years. Even my cousin seen a nigga pimping 4 hoes from a cell. Dead ass. Homie got out. This is 6 years later. So this was about like 10 years ago. Homie is on 4 or 5 houses, 2 different states, cars down. Shit is crazy. Yeah. More money, more problems. Last time I seen him, he's like, bro, my monthly bills are 40 grand. He owns a store. He got an online business. He got a lot of shit. He got a team. But about 10 years ago, this motherfucker was in a cell.
It's like,
and then rose above it, fucking super felon. But the
yeah.
work you put in the work, you get the result.
Work.
So stop bullshit. And I might be
no, it's not instant
go,
gratification, and that's what a lot of us tend to want. We think that like people. This is this example. Everyone's like, "Yo, all right, so how you lose weight?" I was just like, "I watch what I eat. I've been working out." They be like, "No, but like, what you do for real?"
Like what kind of quick instant thing
yeah,
did you
like
do?
no, I'm like, yo, I gave up bread, I gave up pot, like I gave up stuff. But I wanted.
They want the now. It's like no, it's not.
No, and I'd be like, and if you look at my pictures, it wasn't instant gratification for me. Shit, it took a whole year to get like to this, and we still ain't done. And it's like for it to be a healthy way. Yes, there's quick fixes. Could have took a diet pill. I could have started myself through went and got some surgery, whatever the fuck.
That's not the way.
That's not my way. I can't tell people what their way is, but I just know for me because I still want to live. You know, and I didn't want diabetes. It was deeper than let me look good. I'm black. I'm a black woman. I'm getting older. I didn't want hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, all that. So I just cut back on it. You know, shit started.
Cut back on some shit.
Yeah, because that's that in this sense. Health is wealth to me because I want to live to see my babies. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's what I'm here for.
Back off that right there, I got a homie. He called me yesterday, Lorenz Stefan. So everybody that trying to get their ass back in shape, this is a fucking deal for y'all. Listen very clear. On Scottsdale and Thomas Road, there's a UFIT. My boy's the manager up over there, so he got a deal running. Basically, y'all drop 21 cents. You have that shit all the way. The whole February for 21 cents. Running that shit basically today and tomorrow. Little promo special. Pull up on Scottsdale and Thomas. Jesus. On the motherfucking. Hey. Don't matter. It don't matter. It's 21 fucking cents. Like, and you can work out as much as you want.
21 cents.
21 cents. Like, oh God, I gotta drive across. But yeah.
20, no, but you know what? That's an Arizona thing. People in Arizona be thinking shit far. Like
it's 20 minutes away.
Yeah, I be
like 30 minutes away. 30 minutes.
Like if it's okay, anything over an hour, okay, that's far. But if 30 to 45 minutes,
it's not even that. Like it's bro, it's a 20. It's like 25 minutes.
And that's because they spoil here in Arizona.
It's far.
At every damn port, there's a damn Walmart, a QT, a Circle K. So you don't gotta go travel far to anything because it's in your backyard. Starbucks is in your backyard or a Dutch Bros. You don't go far for shit. You're like facts. Those are facts.
Spoiled ass, entitled ass.
There's literally a Starbucks every mile or two.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
And complaining, they're like, "Where's my shit faster?" Make my frap a little bit frappier.
Look,
I want that
I don't
frat
condone.
fast.
No, I don't condone Starbucks. I'm more of a Dutch Bros
Same.
coffee drinker.
There's
Dutch
not
Bros
many
is
Dutch
good.
brothers around.
Yeah,
What's
there
up?
isn't.
What's
I
up
don't
with
know.
that Dutch
I was
Bros?
complaining about that last week.
And their lines are so packed all the time too.
You know what? They've
It's
gotten better.
ridiculous.
Look, I visited
Have they?
them
They got
twice.
a bee problem.
No, I visited
They
them
even have
twice.
signs for bees at each location. Like, yeah, bees.
That
I'm not
sounds more
even
like
playing.
A property issue.
That's every property issue. They literally have a sign for bees.
I've
Oh,
never
bees
seen
are
that.
out. Keep your windows rolled up. Like something like that. Yeah,
Okay,
not
well,
even
I don't know.
playing.
I haven't seen that.
It's the
They-
sweetness.
They're
It's the
so
sugar.
good.
They're
But
great. They're
Dutch
like
Bros
So
rat
good the
coffee.
bees like it.
The Dutch Bros are everything.
I've seen
Look,
like a
I
few
just got
bees
all-
fly into
I
the
know.
actual
Look,
building at one period
I've
in
had
time.
them
I was
twice
like, man,
last
too
week.
bad.
And I will say, yeah, their lines are long, just like Starbucks lines are long. But I think they're faster and way more efficient. They
Yeah,
are out
yeah.
there with their little
Starbucks
pads
people
and
look
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
like they've been held hostage up
Yeah.
in that job. Look, no, being dead. Look at a Starbucks worker.
Yeah,
be
they
like,
don't
I'm
want
like,
to
do
be
you
there.
not look? What are they
They
doing
ain't
to you
happening
back
to be there.
there? Like,
Vietnam
like-
flashbacks. Vietnam flashbacks.
like wink if you're in distress. Like if you're being held against your will.
Haven't you guys noticed? Yeah, like Dutch Brothers people, they're all like hippies. And
Yeah,
surfer
hippies and
people
happy
and-
people. They're high as
Yeah.
fuck all the
Chronic
time.
cannabis smokers.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're just
They're
happy
higher
people.
tripping
fuck,
balls.
They be
They are.
happy. They be like, oh. Because I'll be like, I apologize. I'll be like, I apologize for my drink. I was like, I didn't do this to me. Y'all made this drink for me, and I loved it ever since. And they're like, oh, so tell us. We got you. I'd be like, okay. I want a German chocolate, no chocolate, extra caramel, blended with almond milk. With
Damn, that's a
nuts.
lot.
That's what I'm
You said
saying.
German chocolate with no chocolate.
Yes.
German
dumb,
chocolate and no chocolate.
Dumb. Look, and I say this. I say just like this. I'd be like,
How
dumb.
can you have German chocolate with no chocolate?
dumb amounts of caramel. Dumb amounts of caramel. And then a shot of banana. And then I put the little nutmeg sprinkles on top, cinnamon sprinkles. It's so good. It's like,
That's a lot.
I'm gonna have to try this.
oh my God, it's
That's
so,
wacky.
That's a flavor overload.
it's so good. I'd be sitting there like, you know, oh, I didn't mean to put that was not
Damn,
good.
girl.
That was not good.
You know we're all live and shit.
German chocolate just without chocolate. I just want the
Oh
German.
my god.
I just want the German, not the
Just want
chocolate.
German.
And there gonna be some niggas like, I'm gonna get some of that German chocolate, no chocolate sauce is to pour on. You know what I mean?
I'm German chocolate girl. with
Girl,
no
girl,
chocolate.
you don't play. You know what I'm saying? I'm in an experimental phases in my life right now. We're open-minded about things.
2021 people.
Yeah,
Oh,
after we realize you can almost
expand your
die.
mind.
You're
know?
like, why are you gonna sit there and limit yourself? Like, I'm never gonna do that. Well, we're almost about to die. You
Yeah.
might as well go ahead
At
and
any
drink.
moment.
Yeah, you done left people. We done lost some people. So it's just like, go live your life. Quit limited. Quit being closed-minded.
Agreed.
You don't have to try it, but don't be like, I'll never. Just shut up.
Just do it.
Just do
Just
it like
do it,
Nike.
Do it.
Speaking of
Just
what you
do
need
it.
to just be doing, is you need to come down on February 20th to the Keeping It Blunt with Shalina celebrates a night of soul in honor of Black History. Your boy Ace the Biz is gonna be one of the performers
Yes,
there.
sir.
We
Yeah.
got 30 artists all from like all over AZ. I'm so excited. We also got J Classic is gonna be in there. I know that's part of y'all crew. And so we're gonna have a good time, some food. We got some soul food.
And Villain Gang
know?
Apparel will be there to help out with artists that want to sell their merchandise. We'll have a booth set up and basically just pay us a little bit and we'll help you sell your merch. You won't have to worry about it. You won't have to come back and deal with the merch until the end of the show.
Is it just merchandise y'all are selling, or?
Well, and that's what I have to work out because we're getting real limited. I might not even be able to have the food inside. I'm asking, so that's why I'm trying to find a food truck.
Yeah, I
because
would just
the
do a
space-
food truck.
the space is super limited. There's nothing where we could set up anything. I have the floor plan. I undersold myself. You know what I mean? Undersold the people I know.
I can make a phone call to one of my favorite
Turn your
food
flash
trucks
off.
that
Turn
we-
your flash off.
Oh, why is my flash?
I was like, flashlight.
I was like, I can't even see you.
I didn't know it was on.
He looks like the Zelda fairy.
My bad.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm like, if y'all want me to call Chicken Coop, I could.
Hey,
No, yeah,
that would be
plug
I
that
can call
in.
them.
Yeah,
Tell them to pull up.
chicken coop would be perfect.
Done deal.
You know.
Yeah, call 'em.
You know, yeah, give them a call. Like, so that way we can hurry up and get the flyer up. Tickets will be going on sale this week. So we're excited. They're pretty much, so from the way I'm looking at it, we're kind of sold out already. But but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a night of fun. It's hosted by yours truly. So I'm gonna be emceeing on the mic. I got some great little things I'll be talking about. Just definitely embracing the Black history and honoring those who have went before us, who are currently doing things, and future superstars. And that's what we're gonna have on the stage.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit more about that event? And once again, thank you for coming on the show and joining us today.
Always, you know I love y'all.
I know that it's
We
in
done
pride
been in
of,
bed together.
Black History Month.
We
Yeah.
I will not sauce.
Except for sauce.
Oh, sauce missed out.
Don't lie.
Said, don't lie, I
Sauce had
wasn't
that
there.
private time, right? All the
Red
sauce.
Yeah, you get
light
exclusive.
special. Yeah, she
You-
gave
you
me the
get
red light, nigga.
I know you get the dances, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't get danced
We
on.
sure didn't.
You know, I just was in bed
Yeah,
with
I'm
them.
pretty sure
Yeah.
Tiana would have wanted to get danced on.
Okay, we was
I,
getting it.
I can see Sauce sitting in the chair like, oh.
No,
Oh.
that's not what this boy does. I was on.
Oh, no, you was sitting in the chair like, oh, and Sauce was on you. Okay.
No,
You-
no.
I missed the
Oh.
eyebrows.
No, we were both on the dance floor.
Oh.
And there wasn't
On
even a
the
dance
floor,
floor.
he
We
said.
made up a dance floor.
Ooh.
You
And
know.
he took the dance floor.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
what happened.
Get it, Sauce.
He gets the thrusting his hips and shit,
Oh,
bumping
okay.
and grinding and
He be
shit.
throwing it, huh?
Yeah, Sauce
He
be
be
throwing
throwing
that
it, she be
sauce.
throwing it
I've
back.
been holding her hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
He be like,
where
"Drop
can
it
we
low."
find the tickets for the show?
So we're gonna have all ticket information. I need you to please follow I'm so sorry for this. Keep_it_blunt_saw. Also follow Alien. I'll have all that information up. She's gonna release the tickets because we're selling through. It's like a ticket donation because it's Unity Through Community. It's gonna be in Tempe. Remember, Unity Through Community, and it's February 20th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Again, we're gonna have some food. We're gonna have music. From all the performers. It's like.
It's a huge community event.
Yes, it's 13 dope artists. 13. I was so happy. I was like, look, Ace slid in there. For Ace, I
Yep.
slid in there because I was like, I'm just gonna have the blunt 12,
And if
He's
you
like-
I
got
done
any,
baseball slide in that motherfucker.
He
you know,
did. He's like, safe.
Yes, me,
you know,
yes.
I was telling her he did a south side slide in there.
Yeah, he did. He's like,
Like,
in there.
I was like, yeah.
I got it. But no, that makes me excited because I really wanted to have. I wish I would have had more women, which I'm like, where are my ladies at? But I was just grateful because again, it's I wanted African American entertainers just because for Black History, we get the shortest month,
I
20,
know.
and the coldest in certain areas. Like, dang, y'all just got us here in the wintertime. But I just really wanted to highlight what is wrong because I'm still sorry. I don't see a lot of the Black community here in Arizona. We're so spread out and so just all over the place.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to come together. Now it's open to the entire community.
Yes,
It's
and
like
if you're a
everybody-
business owner or you own some sort of business, come down.
Yes, please.
Network.
And, yes, and I'll be having more networking mixes because I know a lot of people that will all. No, go ahead. I was like, ooh, I know a lot of people.
my
and some
thumb
smack.
grazed across
I was
something.
like, what you trying to say, Muzz? I don't know people like that. not that friendly, but yes, I just wanted to bring everybody together, and I wanted to showcase and spotlight talented African Americans throughout Phoenix, bring us together, show that we all can be classy, cool, and just bringing light to the culture. You know what I mean? Because we out here, and I wanted to hear some good music, and again, we have the incentive is a $500 cash prize for the whoever rocks the mic the hardest. So the $500 was just an idea because I wish that somebody would have just been like, here's 500. Like, go invest in your brand, your business. And 500 of course isn't a lot, but you know what I mean. But it's still something they could get. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a lot. Actually,
I'm like,
just,
For business.
I'm like, if you're investing to an artist, I'm like, let's spin this around. I'm like, if I get fucked $500, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, you're just like, it's 100%. Artistry, like
go into your art, into your business, into your brand, into you. It's an investment into you.
That's free studio time.
Yeah.
I'm like video. I'm like video shoots, photos.
And the guy who's doing the film out, who's videotaping the whole event for me, you get a chance to talk to him for he does music videos, you know what I mean, so that you could possibly holler at, you know what I mean. It's just a bunch of really good networking that we put together, so for the artist, and that's a showcase. It's basically showcasing because he's gonna edit that, put that up, tag you in it, and then also along with the $500, you get a chance to play your radio edited version of your song on my show. The Rewind, Keeping It Blend with Shalene, The Rewind on KDIF.org, 102.
Radio voice.
Yeah, just got into my radio voice. How are you?
Hello.
But yes, so definitely, you want to watch out for that. And it's pretty much with Christina, my manager. Shout out to Christina. It's pretty much been free promotion for the artists in this sense. With putting the flyers and just tagging them over and over again, because then that gets like my followers like, who are these people? So that's what I want. I want everybody to get to know each other. I'm like, yo, like, comment, share. Make sure again you're following me. The tickets are gonna go quick. They're gonna go quick. But so you don't want to miss that at all. And like I said, thank you again for having me on. The last time, like I said, I mentioned we were in bed. Keeping It Blunt with Shalina in bed. We'll be coming back in February with all new episodes. I had to come back in time for Valentine's Day month for the lovers. So tune in this Friday where we're going to be talking about how to properly protect yourself, with sexually with condoms, and also. That should be funny. Me trying to put a condom on an eggplant, and then we're also
you're gonna use an egg. Wait a minute.
I'm using 5 different to show them. Look, this is a real thing.
If your dick is the size of an eggplant, you should
go
see a doctor.
I just gotta.
Look, y'all just look to the sideline. I'm not gonna. I'll never tell.
What's gonna be the? You said you had 5.
Yeah, I want to know what these 5
got
are.
what,
real
like
quick.
a banana,
a banana, because that's the one with the curve.
I'm thinking
dick with a curve.
Maybe a zucchini or something.
So
I'm trying to go
Yeah.
go down the. I see where you're going.
Yeah,
with that.
see, and then the English cucumber, because there's some skinny dicks. Then we're gonna have a
English
regular cucumber, because short and girth. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna put them on all that. Like shoot.
So in other words, she's not going to discriminate. She's going to show you how to put it on all different shapes and sizes.
So what about the, the pinky dicks?
The mushroom. You just have a mushroom.
No, because
just get the mini carrots.
this is me.
You gotta roll.
No,
you put a condom on a mushroom.
Have you ever put a condom on a mini carrot before?
Because those condoms be all this falling off.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking you because the condom's not even gonna stay on you.
I'm sorry, I
There's no
can't
way
even
that
keep
you
it
put a
on.
condom on no goddamn mushroom. Like,
Look,
if you got a mushroom, hold on. If you got a mushroom
should
size,
we go get a big portobello mushroom?
Look,
there's different kinds.
Oh, that's a portobello. I'm like, ain't no dick like mushroom size. She's talking about like like a regular.
And there are some there's some toadstool dicks.
Okay.
There are some toadstool dicks.
But with those, I think what I mean. That motherfucker just finna it ain't even in the pussy. You just like sliding the surface.
So thank you for
feel
recognizing that, and that's why
Can you feel it yet?
You have. I'm sorry, ladies.
That toadstool dick is flicking that beat.
No, you have to do the dick check. You have to do the dick check. You are fucking yourself up if you do not do the dick check.
Grab,
No, you don't grab.
It's for the lady.
That's what she's saying.
This is a question. Since you said that,
What?
when do you feel a dick check? Like after meeting a nigga,
Mhm.
when should a dick check come in? Because this is a big problem with ladies, and I'm like,
If you're kissing, then your hands is gonna like, and you're kissing, right?
He's so
And
happy.
you're
He's
like-
the example.
We're ready?
Hold
I
on.
see a little bit of sweat.
If I'm
Hey.
enjoying, if I'm
Hey.
enjoying it, I'll be like,
Got
He said, all you gotta do now is look down. He's like,
Oh,
he's a
God.
dick checker right there.
He's like, I'm so happy I sit here.
She said, he said, all I did is rub a titty. He said, he's rubbed the titty, and there's the dick check right
Because
there.
guys are rubbing our backs and our asses, and while you are kissing, so you can subtly, you know what I mean, as you rub, you know what I mean, and just go up in like shit. Like, don't be afraid, because I rather take that chance, rub you, stroke you a little bit, and find out, because you can't just automatically assume, because he might be a grower, not a shower. So you got to make sure that he's at full attention, and then but if you sit there and you get him all worked up, and that shit still is like,
A mushroom.
yeah, then you don't even waste your time. Don't put them.
Unless that's what you like. Hold on, don't discriminate.
Yeah, some people, I guess I've heard, like little dicks. I think you're lying. I think that's just what you're settling
what
for.
the fuck she's saying.
Like,
So you
I've
don't have
heard
to go
that at
so
one
far
point in
into
time,
some
like
shit and be
like
disappointed along.
some females actually
She
like
give you
small
game.
dicks because they hurt less or something like
no,
that.
you
I
should be
don't
able
know.
to take a dick.
That's
Don't
what I'm
be-
saying. If you can
like,
give birth to a baby,
yeah,
you can take a dick.
I hate, because guys, you know what? I've heard this when I was younger. Not younger. Let's say in the beginning stages of my, fucking in 20s. Okay?
In the beginning of my fucking.
And
Got him!
I'd be like, because you'd be like, damn, that's so much. But then you hear guys, they be like, I hate when you getting pushed away. So I'll be like, take a deep breath.
Suck it up and take
Say,
it.
I take it. I think that's what these hips was built for. Shit, you better just spread them. Take a deep.
You gotta show what it's made.
Well, I've heard some ladies have like issues, like
Yeah,
they don't have
tilted.
regular,
Yeah, every tilted.
So it could be a medical problem.
But then fuck from the side. I love getting fucked from the side. You better lift that leg up.
Look, this is
Hey,
gonna be our topic for lady talk, because a lot of women don't know their bodies, and a lot about like sexuality. They haven't even learned themselves, even to learn what they like, don't like, what you can, what you can't do.
This girl
And
is
at
in
that
her
point,
30s.
it's just very
In her
vanilla at
30s,
that
says she's
point.
only maybe had 2 orgasms in her life.
And see, I've heard some women that said they've had none, or they don't know if they've had one.
And I'm like,
how exactly?
And that's very common.
How is
That's
that
strangely,
Hold
it's
on,
very
hold on.
common.
And in my mind,
You're like,
hey,
I know. It took
because-
my breath away too. I know.
The fucked up shit is that now us men, we got to deal with the shit because
Yeah.
hold on, I'm gonna flip it because like we have a lot of ladies go and tap in and they'll be like, I'm a bad bitch or I'm old on this,
Stop it.
but they have these little underlying shits that we don't know about because like I always said, men is stupid. So we gonna go ahead and test that
Yep.
water and shit. You know what I mean?
We're
Just-
stupid as
Just
fuck.
because you are fine, don't mean that you have these capabilities of, just like you said, able to go and
Can you
take
take
dick
it?
or
Yeah.
do some
Yep.
shit. Just like natural woman qualities, just because like how you expect men to go ahead and like, yeah, you're supposed to be able to lay this pipe and slang deliver. You're supposed to go ahead.
But
and make
men
you're supposed
don't
to-
care about foreplay a lot for
I
women.
beg to
And
differ.
look,
I
just so
love
hold on.
foreplay.
And do you understand
Because-
that's how a lot of orgasms
I love it.
are achieved, because it not just some basic tweak on the titties a little bit, like a quick lick. No, this is like extended foreplay, and it starts
It's
with the
stimulation.
mind. Yes, mind fuck me, seduce my mind, then get into this body. Okay.
I'm like, but you
And
know how hard
Honestly,
it is?
I feel like
I'm like-
foreplay
I'm
is
like,
a
'cause
very big like part of like sexual intercourse
It
because like
is.
it can't like it becomes very
But how
vanilla
do you get there
if
you're not willing to go there? Because
you have to be willing.
you have like
You have to be.
If you step into some shit and then be like,
Nobody's
a
gonna
lot of
just.
shit like look, hopefully we ain't like this last nigga or the motherfucker that be
No,
like,
yeah.
Unless
you have
he's
to come in there and
uninterested.
just like completely like let go of interest because I know exactly what the fuck you talking about. there's a whole bunch of shiftless ass niggas that's trying to go ahead and wham bam.
In and out.
No,
Yeah.
they.
But,
and
but-
those
no,
ones
or
that
they
aren't
think-
that fully
because
interested.
no,
But
and
on
I
the
don't
other side of the
think
coin, there's the
I think
females
the
that
men
just,
don't
they
know.
just laying there. They're just like,
Oh
ooh.
no.
Yeah.
So
She's like,
Yeah.
no.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, on both sides of the coin, niggas, y'all can't just be up over there wham bam bammer. You know, take some time. You know, take some. You know what I mean?
Take some time.
Put
Eat her
put
pussy.
some. You know what I mean?
No, you do,
Yeah.
and
But
not and
let
you can,
go.
just like how men know if a woman really don't want to suck their dick. We know when you were down there when you really just half-ass eating the pussy. You like, you know what I mean?
I disagree.
No, yeah, I know. You can
I-
always tell when somebody half-ass eating the pussy.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
can
like-
tell.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe the guy doesn't know.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe he doesn't know.
No, there is.
No, but that's when you have to. No, that's
But that's our job as a woman to
Tell
teach them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
what
will-
my point is.
I will
Because we are
recognize
dumb as fuck.
Motherfuckers that do not
I
know.
will show you the way.
No.
I will Eddie Murphy
Hey.
your ass coming to
I will
America.
show you the
I will,
way.
like,
But
Hey.
see,
Hey,
you have to
because
understand a
me,
lot of women
I
like
mean,
that.
how many times have you been in that situation? That a
But that's
motherfucker-
because
Where he
people are
wasn't-
afraid.
No,
They're
no.
afraid that their partner is gonna get mad
Yeah, the
or not do that no
communication.
more. Or
I'm like,
Nah, like
because
if
me, I'll
anything,
go
we
ahead and
want
deal
to
with the
know
shit.
that, like, hey, we're doing it wrong. Do it this way. Okay, bet. Does this feel better? Oh yeah, that feels better. Awesome, great. Like, you know, fantastic. I'm getting you off.
I'm
Yeah.
like, but you can't be over here faking a, you know.
Yeah,
faking
A
don't-
lot
it.
of
don't
women
fake
fake
it.
it, though.
Like,
Don't fake
They
it.
just they just sit there.
That's
Like,
my whole point is. I'm like,
you
you're
know,
just,
and do
you're
you
just
know
laying
why
there.
they?
There's no
Besides,
instruction.
obviously, trying to make you think that she came. A lot of the times that those noises are just to hurry you guys up to finish.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like
it's very
I'm-
sad.
I'm-
but
yeah,
it's
you're
very
just like
sad.
she's just laying there. She's just like,
hurry up.
damn, hurry up! Oh, baby,
Okay.
did you get yours?
Okay. I'm like, have you? I'm like, it's like a lot of other issues and a lot of other things. Have you ever thought like why that's a problem?
Why? What's the problem? What do you?
That just like what you said. I'm like, there's a lady that's up over there getting fucked or supposed to be getting pleasure, but she's over here faking it.
Oh
Why?
no,
Hey,
like it's. I
You
mean,
know
like I
what?
said,
Hey,
there's a
to make
root
you-
to it.
let's save that for ladies talk.
I have,
And
but
we're gonna go into a song real quick.
I'm like, let me get an answer real quick. No, I got one answer. Because there's motherfuckers that is not willing to give the proper instructions. So that trash bag, male or female, you sucking. I'm like, you sucking on that dick or that pussy improperly, and there's some motherfucker that faked in front of it, thought in their mind that that was good to do. There's not one motherfucker that flew down on their ass and checked their ass like, boy.
Oh
like,
yeah, because if you even think
bitch,
about using
suck that
teeth
dick better.
on certain
Or
parts of
like,
the
no,
body,
but no,
I
no,
check
nobody.
you so quick. I don't like to get bit. I be like, no, boo boo, boo boo, no.
I'm like,
And I'll give you a nice little like stare with the.
I'm like,
Cause
thank
I'll tell you
I'm like,
physically before I
thank you.
tell you verbally. I might be like, you know,
Like a
and
controller.
you gotta read the body language too. If someone is backing away, it's not because they liking this shit. No, I'm not. And I get that. Sometimes you be like, damn, that shit's so good. You doing like the little crawfish to the back, like you like, woo. But no, read your partner, talk to your partner, vibe with your partner. You have to.
Communication with it, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Communication is so many categories. I don't give a fuck if it's in the fucking or if it gets all the way to politics. Just sometimes talk about it, and I don't care even how it comes out. The end result is what matters. You tell that motherfucker like, bro,
Of
you
course
suck
you
at what
should
the
have
fuck you doing. You need to
Communicate.
go
There
ahead
should
and
be
get about that.
actions. You know,
Right.
there should be actions in that. Don't let me tell. Okay, if I be like, you know, babe, don't use your teeth. Babe, don't use your teeth. And this every time you eat my pussy, you still using your teeth. Then yeah, I'm gonna call Tyrone and maybe he gonna eat my pussy right. Cause I don't got time for this shit. Cause
The proper instructions.
Yeah, you tried.
I'm like,
I
you tried.
I gave it the good college try.
Yeah. I'm like, you can't make everybody.
I mean, I do have like if a guy doesn't like oral, we shouldn't date at all. We should not date at all.
So
Guys say that?
So that's a,
Right.
Yes, because
So
you
that's
will
a
wake
talk-
up with
that's a
me
talk
sitting
before
on your
y'all even-
face.
before y'all even get there.
I'm like, oh, you don't eat pussy? You gonna learn today.
Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing.
All right. Well, real quick, we're
She's
gonna
a leg
go
rapper.
into.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
So I'm
Shit.
gonna have to give you some.
All right, well, we're going to go into a song real quick, and then we're going to get into ladies talk, and we'll finish up with this conversation that we're having right
Got it
here.
coming for you.
We got High Tide with Mac the Pharaoh. Let's go.
Sounds like eat pussy fully clothed.
Arizona nigga riding down Sunset, feeling all the vibes. Do you like the top down? I just wanna see you dance in the sundress. Come and take a ride with me all around town. High tide got a wave on me, chasing waterfalls, make it rain on me. If you fall in love, don't blame it on me. I can tell you wanna rush, don't wait on me. Don't fight it. I know you wanna be enlightened. Come spread your wings and take a flight. Come be my moonlight in the night. Yeah. Let me read that book, baby, don't turn that page. Keep it there, don't give me that look. I just wanna see what you put in the air. 24 hours in LA. Take me to the beach, I wanna feel your waves. Drip that thing on me, don't let her bite that fruit by choice, no beggar. I can feel your voice on me, speaking my language, Rosetta. Arizona nigga riding down Sunset, feeling all the vibes. Do you like the top down? I just wanna see you dance in the sundress. Come and take a ride with me all around town. High tide got a wave on me, chasing waterfalls, make it rain on me. If you fall in love, don't blame it on me. I can tell you wanna rush, don't wait on me. Hit that pussy like NASA, bet I moonlighted. Said your ex was a disaster, so bust a move, damn it, I just might. Know you told like you do the same night. Alright, hit them walls, then I had to catch a flight out of town. You talking like that one, I need you. You the last real one, them other guys is see-through. Everything a secret, what we do. You a bad one and no deal, and that's why I keep you. Yeah. Drop that thing on me, don't let up. Hit that shit so deep, falsetto. Then I come around when you need me the most. High tide, it's the goat del one. Arizona nigga riding down Sunset, feeling all the vibes. Do you like the top down? I just wanna see you dance in the sundress. Come and take a ride with me all around town. High tide got a wave on me, chasing waterfalls, make it rain on me. If you fall in love, don't blame it on me. I can tell you wanna rush, don't wait on me. Let's go outside, gotta go outside, right down sunset. Yeah, let's go outside. We gotta go outside.
You say that shit.
We put it low on ice.
Hey, yo, and that was Mac the Pharaoh with High Tide. That's one of my favorite tracks that he does by far. I was showed that earlier last year, so go check that out. Now let's get into ladies talk. Let's continue this conversation. Val.
First, the actual topic
Tiana.
was about women and their sexuality and whatnot, and not knowing yourself and your body and all that, because that creates other issues like what we were just talking about before the song. Like now you're getting into like you don't know what you like, don't like, or whatever. You just have been dealing with it because you just figured, oh, this is how it is. And now that poor dumb guy that you're dealing with, like he doesn't know either. Now you're not happy. Like you hear so many women complaining about they're not sexually happy or whatever, and it's like
satisfied at all. They don't.
that's your fault.
And it's like, what are you doing to enhance your sexual relationship? Because there are times that the spouse does go to the other one and go, yo, you know, this is becoming very vanilla. This is becoming very regular. Can we spice it up? And it's also dependent on that person to spice it up as well. It's one of those things where it's a two person street. It's a two-way street. If you want to spice up your relationship and you want to keep things vibrant, you got to do your part as well. That means like surprising your dude, surprising your woman, you know, in any way possible.
So I actually had did a little bit of studying, like maybe like 2 years ago, because I was genuinely curious. Because a friend of mine, we went on vacation, we went out of town, so we had a lot of time together in the car to talk. But anyway, she said that she had never had an orgasm like internal. You
Really?
know what I mean? Yeah. And I was like, what? Like, it just, I was like, how's that a thing? And she said, yeah, she can only, come from, um, what do you call it? Like clitoral.
Oh,
Yeah,
getting
simulation.
her pussy.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm like, damn. So I got to thinking, like, either there's something wrong with her or is there something wrong with me? Then I get to, like, just researching, like, is this a real thing? Like, do other women suffer from this or is this just her? And I mean, I'm talking about, like, I read blogs from women all over the world are all talking about, like you said, oh yeah, I've only had like two in my life. They're in their
And it took-
30s and 40s.
It took
like,
a minute because, of course, you had those where you come, and it's not necessarily earth shot. You just come. Excess fluid. Come. You might not have like this, but then shoot, there's coming, there's creaming, there's squirting. It's because there's a lot of women who are like, yo, I never squirted before, and there's some women who are like, squirting's not real. That's Sharon. I'm like, no, like I actually researched this shit.
Yeah. There's a lot of controversy about that, but yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's a little bit of both.
It does have some in it.
It
if you
does
wanna
have
do
pee.
the
A little bit of pee.
chemical
It's a little bit
breakdown
of
of it.
the
But
chemical.
But if you're complaining for no reason.
yeah, it's
So,
not. You didn't get R. Kelly. Like
Right.
no one pissed on you. I
Nobody's
did not.
nobody's intentionally pissing on you.
I'm like, it's pee, but it's. I'm like.
It's no, but if
It's
you
like
really,
pee and cum.
I'm like, because it's generated with. I'm like, yes, it's.
But it doesn't
a pocket within the bladder that goes ahead, and it's like basically. I always put it like this. If you have milk, okay, there's 2% milk, whole milk, all kinds of shit. It's
like,
in
what
the
kind?
same fucking. You buy it from the same motherfucking shit. It's coming out the same spot.
he's like, it's,
Don't mean that I don't
okay, hold
drink
on.
the shit.
Okay, okay. So let's argue with the same freezer. So is cum piss? Is when men bust a nut?
that's what I said.
You guys,
because it does
y'all
come out
actually
the same.
come
Do it?
out of the same hole.
I'm like,
does.
I don't know.
Maybe
does.
like
Does it
like
taste like
2%.
Does it taste like piss?
2%.
What?
I'm like,
cum?
yes.
Oh God! Don't look.
Well, hold on.
I
hold
will
on.
change. Look, I had to change up my man's whole diet because no, let me tell you, it is really what you are. What you fucking eat. You really, if you smoke you can taste if you smoke a cigarette. You can taste if all you eat is red meat. You can taste if you eat pork. You could taste what you are, what you eat. Like that's why, please be nice and courteous and eat some damn fruit some damn time, especially some pineapples. Shit, that's not a myth. That's real. That's helping us out. Like, help a sister out. You want somebody to swallow you? Shoot. Like
Eat some broccoli. Damn.
no,
What's-
broccoli actually makes it thicker and
Oh really?
yeah, and the like gobs of it. I'm sorry. I spend too much time studying sexual things.
It's okay.
You do have to know your body. I mean, I had to even come to terms with certain things because I'm not a big masturbator. You know what I mean? I just don't feel. It's not
You
because
don't feel fully satisfied.
yeah, it's kind of like with the cartridges. Like you could sit there and hit a THC cartridge,
But
pen.
you're not fully satisfied.
No, you
not
want a
the
blunt.
same.
You want a
Yeah.
motherfucking blunt.
No, I can agree with that.
It's like you do that and then okay, where's the actual after that?
Exactly.
It's like a
Like,
warm up.
I'm not gonna lie. Like even when I was a kid, it bothered me. Like I would do it. And then
But you guys got it so
I would
easy,
climb.
though.
It's really not. Like for me, it's completely different. Like you climax and it's like she said, what's next?
Yeah, what's
and then it
next?
feels weird to even continue. So it's
It
like,
does.
man,
It's
I
like,
want to
what's
keep
the
on
point?
going, but
With myself?
yeah,
No.
yeah. It's kind of
No.
like you kind of feel
When I
guilty a
think
little. I
about
feel
you,
a
I
little
touch
guilty about
myself.
myself a little bit because I'm like, man, This is
It
ridiculous.
is ridiculous. Where's the real shit at?
Now I got all this cum in my hand.
Oh yeah, that would be awkward to me. Like that would be like, and what do I do with this?
Right.
You know, at least when you with a female,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
you got your face, tits, ass, pussy. You just busting anywhere. But
And that's exactly what I'm saying. You're like, man, now I've got to do something with this.
now I got my kids in my hand.
I got a preschool in my hand.
Now you're sitting here like, you're disgusting, dude.
I got, like daycare.
Ew.
We got a daycare going in
All
my
you
hand.
kids are nasty.
Your father's a filthy animal.
Got him!
Oh my god. But yeah, no, I really I've been wanting to talk about this for a while because then I got to studying a little bit more because I guess I'm like you, like I go down rabbit holes of different. So then it was like, well, there's different kinds of orgasms, and I was like, oh, okay, tell me more.
Well,
So
agreed.
Well, there's internal, then there's the external, but then they were saying like people
There's sensual touch too.
touch. I
Yeah.
was like, that's crazy.
Touch is definitely an orgasm. It could
mental,
be by
you can have a
yeah.
mental one.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yes.
And so then I was like, damn, I've had all of these.
And
Like,
there are
Oh.
females and males that do actually like ejaculate from physical touch,
Yes.
let alone it's
Yep.
a crazy thing. You could be out in public and you could be kissing this girl and stuff like that. She's getting into it and right there wets her pants right there,
Yeah.
or like dude just like somehow just comes in his pants. And that happens, not as frequent as women getting like drenched and shit like that, but dudes do come in their pants.
I'm
It's
like,
crazy.
yeah, you think it's
And your hormones got to be going
What's up?
hard for that.
yeah, then there's like
Yeah.
mental too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm a big
Mind
mental.
fucking.
Yeah, Gemini's. You're a Gemini.
Literally.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I like to
I'm
get.
I'm sorry, I never
Yeah, I
came
like
on
to
myself.
I don't think I've
What's
never
up?
came on myself either.
well, I mean,
but-
it's control.
yeah.
But it's
No,
not like you
But
get
there are
aroused.
guys that have it. There's a rare case of it.
Yeah.
That's why they
I've
made
been
that.
had, like
that
crazy nut buzz, but I have never.
And everybody's had that dream where
Shame
they're
on
waking
myself.
up and they're still fucking. Like,
that,
you're
that's why Lonely
But that's
Island
mental.
dropped
That's
what I'm
jizz in my
talking
pants
about.
and shit like that. Shit does happen.
Never.
He walked into a bar and jizzed in his pants.
I
so-
never jizzed in my pants. Never.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Justin Timberlake.
I think with men, y'all learn like a lot of control.
from because you guys have to control your
Yeah.
wankies at a young
Yeah.
age.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't. I'm like, I don't think I really want to understand like
It's
what
like-
it takes to have a mental like. I want to like see somebody just bust on themselves, like a male or female. I'm like, and
Are
And
you?
once
You
understand-
want to see it?
no,
No,
like
yeah.
not like
Actually,
not like that. You know what I mean? But like not like oh, like let me go ahead and get my popcorn. out. No, like but understand like what the fuck. Like,
so
like,
my
makes
shout
you
out to
tick.
King. Shout out to King. I feel this guy mentally seduces me, and he fucks me, and he's 3,000 miles. So a lot of our connection is like because we're grown ass people, so. Like we don't be on the phone like you know what I mean. We actually be having real not that there's anything wrong with that. But
oh y'all be cyber fucking, huh?
No, it's more mental. It really is mental. Like some of the things he says, and especially in the tone of voice he says it, like my mind just be like, and they travel. Like my nipples instantly get hard. I'll be like, yo, I wish I was there sitting on your dick while you was saying all this smart shit coming out of your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, cause he's extremely smart. So, but yeah, that's how you can seduce me. You tell me about a book or a blog. You know what I mean? Cause I love I'm turned on by intelligence.
Yeah.
You can look good all the fucking
It's
day.
called
You
a
want to.
sapio-
Am I sapiosexual?
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
Intelligence
Something like
is
that.
Because
attractive.
But you
it
can't
don't
get
matter.
a nigga like off rip, so that's a man that you got to.
What you talking about?
Right. So you got to know the man a little bit to you know. About,
that's not necessarily true because you can sit there and be unattractive to me, but then you start speaking some real shit or some D shit or shit that I'm in tune or in
It's
touch
a
with,
turn on.
and then all of a sudden, I be like, damn, you know what? He ain't even that bad looking though for real.
So it's a
That
mental
is a
attraction over
sapiosexual.
a physical attraction.
you gotta
are-
get to know a little bit for him
I
to,
just-
to get there. Not like I was on that level, but it's not like he could just like because he wasn't attractive. So it's not like
No,
he just
but-
approached you like he was that for you. but he got a chance.
I'm attracted. I can't really speak for a lot of women because I'm weird as fuck.
Yeah.
If you put the men together and that I kicked it with, dated, messed with, fucked, whatever, in one room, you'd be like, so
whole
what?
variety?
What the fuck was the
Where's
pattern?
You
the
ain't got no
balance?
type. You have no
No,
type.
I actually do have a very severe type. My type is
Unattainable.
Damn! Right. Facts. No, bald-headed men with beards.
What?
Fuck
Really?
yeah. Fuck yeah,
Oh my
bald-headed men
God.
with beards is something.
No.
I will walk up to you. I will ask to touch your beard and play in it. I want to rub your head. I want to make your head look like a motherfucking glazed donut hole. I want it all. Right?
Got him!
Not because my dude don't. If you see, I'll show you. You met my ex. He came up in here. He ain't no big ass Rick Ross dude. He just him.
I'm like, just when I hear bald head and beard, that's the first thing I.
No, who is a fine bald headed man to me right now as a lately? Boris Cujo will always get it. That's my German chocolate. I don't even like light skinned men, but if I could,
German
I
chocolate,
know
no
you're talking about.
chocolate.
yes. If I could have his wife's permission to just fuck him one time, for the culture.
I
the
think
culture.
that she would be the type to be like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. He is fine. He is so, it hurts to look at him sometimes. I'd be like, why? You that fine. But yeah, bald headed men with beards, that's my type. That's my type. But going back to so that to me, that would be a superficial me like turn on. Like instantly I see you, bald head, beard, that's my ooh, okay, daddy.
Physical.
That's my there we go. That's my physical turn on. But in actuality, no, I need you to be smart. I need you to actually read books. Like so, you know what I mean?
It's knowledge. It's knowledge.
Knowledge is
that's
such a
term.
And
Knowledge
don't
is a
and
turn
don't
on.
act like you're smarter than people or too
No,
smart.
that
either,
turns me
Have some
off.
humbleness
that
too.
yeah, have
and
some
don't use
humbleness to it.
don't use penitentiary
it-
words on me.
Because
Like indubiously.
that's what I'm telling you. Because like
And what is it? Expeditiously.
like it's
Like,
cool
Don't
what you
talk
know.
like Ti.
It's cool
Like,
what you know.
intelligence
It's
don't
cool
turn
that
me on. I'm the opposite. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, because every time I find some intelligent motherfucker, that's exactly what I find. Like you.
See,
you wanna act
I like
fucking
people
T.I.
that are
like,
slightly
they're-
smart.
Yeah,
but
I can never find
You're
somebody.
a Gemini. We
Yeah.
have to have that.
Right.
we have to
naturally-
have that bit of intelligence.
got
That's the
to.
thing that
I like
grinds my
intelligence,
gears.
but intelligent motherfuckers are some of the most retardedest people
That's
I've ever met in my
that's
life.
Okay.
what I was about to say.
Like, you have no common sense. You have no decency for
No,
other
so
people.
you want
like,
a witty
it's
person.
not
You
even
okay?
a decency.
Intelligence,
It's that,
wit, and street smarts. You definitely like.
Yeah.
This is my thing.
I'd rather you be street smart instead of book smart.
yeah,
No, I
100%.
want both. You have to.
But you
You
can't.
can-
You can never.
yes.
I'm like.
I mean, you
hold on,
can.
hold on,
Yes, you can.
You
hold on,
can.
say this.
That's why I call
Oh.
him King.
Let me say this. You could find a street smart nigga that knows books, but you cannot find a book smart nigga that knows streets. You cannot.
Okay.
You just met a book smart motherfucker that's streets because I have over 500 motherfucking books in my house. But bet you if you take me to where I live at,
You was probably street your whole time. That's
no,
what
my
I'm saying.
mom kept my mom. No, if you see where I grew up, like I went to one time I went to an all white school because I'm super smart. I called nigger there a lot too. That's why I got up out of that shit. But no, I am like you have to. Where I'm from, you would get ate the fuck like.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
you
like-
naturally street.
like-
Like the street is in you. Like because I'm like that.
My
like,
mom is
well,
street.
that's street, but book at the same time.
Yeah, because I'm like,
When-
I'm
when it-
like it's just.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know
what
like,
you're
like,
saying,
Bernie,
yeah.
book
Like,
smart
like,
person
because
can't
you have
just
to.
go and
I
become
don't
We
give a
can't, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
no,
fuck.
I
You
agree.
could be from
Yeah.
the hood,
Mhm.
born and raised from the hood, but your mental is not built that way to understand certain things. You don't have that sixth sense.
Because I like
So, if
you have to
if
be able
you
to survive
street,
in these
you
streets.
I'm like street is in you.
Like my
Book
kids,
smart, that shit is
I
in
don't
you.
believe
Like,
that
it
my
just-
kids are
it happens.
necessarily street smart
Yeah,
because
mine either.
I did not put them in no situations where they had to be in the streets. That we don't even live in the same city where they would have been challenged in that nature. So yeah, I mean I get it, but no, you do have to like I'm the type. If you are to be my man, I need you to be intelligent. Of course, you want someone attractive. That but you have to be able to look at
Sorry.
me. You have to have you have to have a different type of thug. Like, I don't need you to be a thug, but I need to know I can't boss up. Like, I need, if I step out of line 2 inches out of pocket, I need you to be able to look at me across the room and be like, and I'd be like, oh, babe is telling me without you even saying, because you don't have, you know what I mean? It's just that look like, okay, daddy ain't playing right now. Let me, you know. He said, facts. Shut up.
He said,
Facts. You know.
But even with that, like with the intelligence and stuff like that, it's good that you're smart and stuff like that. But keep in mind, being arrogant about your smarts, and no matter what
Such
they
a
are,
turn-off.
and like and even being like, oh well, I learned it this way, so it's got to be right. It's not attractive. I don't like. I care about what you learned, but I don't give a shit. So
And that should also be in with what T was talking about with women. Yeah, I don't know why sex, as much as that's what we all love to do, and we have had sex and everything, that everybody gets so weird about fucking talking about fucking. It's so weird because it's like, okay, you might not be like me that uses a platform to talk about, because that's what I do. I'm outgoing like that.
and there's nothing wrong about
There's
it.
nothing wrong with that. Please don't. But the most important person you should be talking to is your mate. Okay?
Absolutely.
You have to talk to your mate. And then if you're not having those orgasms, because for women, it is a lot mental. It is.
That's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah, it's mental for
That
us.
was what I found with the study was mental. It's all in your head.
That's why we have orgasms or not.
Yes.
Because our mind, like,
you gotta get out of your head.
I'm like, for a man,
Mhm.
what the fuck can we do about that?
Um,
If you're in your own head.
okay, so what are the triggers? What is in your head? So if I'm one of those like
Self-conscious about your body, perhaps.
that just was about to say that. Oh, I'm self-conscious about my feet.
Yeah.
It's like women think about worse. It's like, oh damn, I should have.
shave.
Yeah, I didn't shave. So that kind of puts you in
Yeah,
a
that's
weird.
a common.
You know what I mean? Or you be like,
I'm sorry.
you said what happened?
Got him!
Oh, that's a common one.
No, I
swear
always-
to God.
I always shave.
I
'cause
hear
don't-
that one often. Oh, I'm not wearing
I'm
a
just
dress
saying,
because
like,
I didn't shave my legs.
I'm like, that's all a bunch of personal
No,
shit.
no.
that
What
has-
she, I know what
like,
she was getting to.
Like, what the fuck can we do?
She was getting there. What you can do is,
It's
man,
like-
you have some nice feet.
Like,
Like,
no,
if she
listen.
didn't show
Girl,
I like those
Okay,
legs.
Or
She doesn't have 'em.
Hey,
like,
hold on.
but that's something you
If a
have to
bitch
tell.
got some fucked up feet, there's no way in hell.
No.
Oh, mama.
Tell baby to put some socks on.
No.
Or look, self-conscious. If a woman's feeling self-conscious about her weight, walk with her instead of getting, you know what I mean? This anything, but still make her feel beautiful. That really is the thing. Is when we're laying there, ass up, face down. You know, we're like, shit. Is my asshole here? Is I'm okay? Is everything? You know, all my bit. You know what I mean? Is my titties looking right? You know what I mean? Like I have a lot of different, but I had to get out of my head. I'd be like, look, yeah, I hate that I lost this weight. And my titties is like knocking like the motherfucking Karate Kid thing. You
I'm just so confused because I'm like,
But I was like, shit, you gonna still suck on these nipples while I'm riding that dick? Ain't no fucking big deal.
that's why I'm so confused. So I'm like, so while I gotta go ahead and make up some fucking lies to go ahead and make you feel good about some shit that doesn't even fucking matter to me.
No, okay, so okay.
hold
You
on.
don't have to.
No.
Is the girl beautiful to you?
No,
You
no,
don't gotta lie to her.
But hear me.
Okay.
If you got fucked up feet,
He's still
Get
sucking.
off
No,
the
no,
feet.
Look,
no,
he
hold on.
like
I mean,
Marcus on Boomerang.
I gotta
using-
kind
I'm
of
using
agree.
this
I'm
for
not
an
gonna
example.
tell her she's got beautiful feet if she's
Okay,
got
I
fucked
get
up
it.
I'm
feet.
on. Hear what the fuck I'm trying to say
Okay.
before y'all. Let
Okay.
me finish my whole shit. I'm
Marcus.
agreeing.
Marcus, darling.
So if y'all got fucked up feet and y'all know y'all got fucked up feet, we see them fucked up feet. Okay. Why y'all putting that on us? That's first part of the
Okay.
question. But second part of the question is the whole time I'm in back of you, adoring you and wanting you, but you gonna be so in your head. What's the point of me making up these lies? Like that's manipulation. That's literally manipulation.
Let me get you back on track.
That's
Okay,
manipulation
first,
of the mind.
I'll
Yeah,
just
I'm
use
like,
it.
why do I have to
Let me
manipulate you? I don't
hold on.
understand that.
Let's get
Okay,
back
I
on
get
track.
that. I get
Let's
that.
get off the feet because
Yeah,
no,
No. I just used that
No,
for an
okay,
example.
no,
Any type
okay.
of you put
All
up
right,
anything
fine.
else.
Let me give you a better example. I ain't got no fat ass. Okay, you hit like you know what I mean, and you wouldn't have hit it from the back, and I'm like, damn, I wish my ass was fatter. You know, and can get smacked on.
Still,
And
okay.
you know,
But now let's go ahead and put your flat ass with them feet.
hold on,
that
I'm
I was
not a
talking
flat.
about.
I don't.
No,
have
no,
a
I'm just
fat
saying.
ass.
I'm just saying the same exact thing. What I'm saying is that you're in your mind about your flat ass, but I'm in back of you trying to go ahead and.
But hold on,
this is what
And you're
I
slapping
want.
that ass. And
But now I have to go ahead and make up a lie about your flat ass.
No, you don't gotta make up a lie.
But no
you
matter
can just
what,
be rubbing it, and you rubbing it, kissing it, smacking it up, flipping it. It's
That's
showing
showing
me.
her
That's
that
showing
it's
me
okay.
it's okay.
I
And
shouldn't
that
be
might
so
not.
conscious about it because you like it anyway. I think that's what you're trying to get at.
No,
Yes.
No one said to make up lies.
No,
No, I don't want you to lie.
No, my point is,
I know when I look in
it's
the
like-
mirror that ass ain't.
I'm just saying, why can't y'all just get the fuck out of your shit?
Why
No.
can't
No,
y'all be
no.
more forthcoming with? And not saying y'all gotta kiss our ass or suck our dicks, but why are y'all not more forthcoming with? You know, hey, babe, you look good, or or even giving those little
even
You know what?
without fucking. Like,
Because-
what if you just grab your girl, like, just to let her know, like, and that's it. It ain't to get to
That's all
fucking.
it takes.
Let me ask y'all the question. What about your man? Have y'all asked that same question?
We give y'all. I give extended foreplay throughout the day, and people don't know what that means. I give
not
extended.
a lot of females do though.
No, I hold your hand.
That's not
I'll
the,
stroke
that's not
you
the,
just
that-
like this.
That's
I'll
not the
give-
same comparison.
I'll give you a kiss on the cheek, and it might not. And so it's that build up all day. I have shown you affection and love throughout the day, and now,
But that's
let's
not.
come together.
But that's not the same comparison. You're showing
It's not.
foreplay. Like you're talking about, you have an insecurity over one thing that's in your own mind. So now a man can have that same insecurity in his mind about something.
And
We
it
have
could be,
insecurities.
and it could be in the act of
now,
sexual relations too.
Now, what if that insecurity in his mind reflects on you that same way? I'm like, how do you feel?
But
I'm like, as the
hold on.
mate. I'm just saying the flip side of the
So
coin.
men,
Like-
okay, what? Okay, we'll use this example because that's what most men be insecure about is their dick. Okay, so
I mean, I'm
I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna lie and be like, "Yo, daddy, this is so big," but I'm gonna at least be like, "Damn, you gave me some good dick. I love how that dick feels." Like,
was
you know what I
alright.
mean? Like,
So
I'm
show
not.
some
I'm gonna show appreciation for that dick, even though I'm not gonna sit there
That
like
you don't
"Damn,"
like?
huh?
That you really don't like?
No, but no,
But will
no,
you
but
say
I'm
if you
saying
didn't like
if a
it?
man is insecure, you're saying if a man has insecurity, so I use a dick as an example.
But what
'cause
if you didn't like it?
what? I'm not fucking a dick I don't like.
Well, I mean, sometimes it happens though.
I mean,
not talking about that.
I'm like, because you talking about. I'm like,
He
'cause
wouldn't be your man if you didn't like it.
I'm
Yeah.
just talking about
I mean,
I'm like, because you talking
okay.
about the.
I mean, I get
about-
what you're
okay.
saying
about
because I'm
personal
worried about
insecurities
uncircumcised
that-
penises.
yeah.
I didn't know that shit really existed until I moved out this way. That shit flipped me the fuck out.
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
gross.
"Whoa, what are those? What are those?" I said, "Was that? Is your dick melting?" What the fuck?
Oh.
Know that you weren't about that life. Like, what
Oh
did you
yeah,
do?
please, yeah. I definitely.
I
will.
mean,
What was your response to when
I
you seen
ended up-
that dick?
When you saw
That
your
dick
first
came out. What was the
uncircumcised-
first thing that came out of your mouth?
what the fuck, yo?
You really said,
Are
"What
you
the fuck?"
okay?
What the fuck, yo? I asked him if his dick was melting. I'm not making none of this. You thought I just made this shit up on the top of my head right now? Like,
Got him!
That's just some anteater shit. What the fuck?
Looks like a little fucking anthill.
Cause that's what called like,
No,
oh, out of your dick.
I kicked it with it for a minute. That was a little snuffle up. It gets a little snuffy.
Did you go? You went through with it?
I had to get shown the way. No, first we didn't. I didn't fuck with him. I had to talk to my friend who is black and Mexican. Ooh, my phone died, and he had to break it down for me. Like, yo, if you do fuck with someone who's on, you gotta pull it back, make sure it's clean. That's a lot of fucking work for a dick.
Yeah, that's a lot of
And
work.
I have to make sure you're super clean, and that's just most men are this. So it was like,
How do you have dirty dick?
huh?
How do you have
If
dirty
you
dick?
if you are
women are
not
clean.
circumcised, this thing that skin goes over the tip of your dick, and so if you're not cleaning all that, especially if you piss or any of that shit, it's just
I don't know. I'm not about that life. So.
no. I wasn't, but
I
have officially
got my
that
shit
was
cut like it's supposed to be.
no, that he was the exception to the rule because I actually genuinely liked him. But Will I go to seek out?
Oh, so you wasn't, so he was trial and error.
Huh?
That nigga was trial and error.
Yeah,
Let's go try this. I'm like,
Because
I ain't never had one before.
I genuinely liked him, like kicking it with him, good vibes.
So you dealt with it.
But I would
you
just,
liked him.
it would always be like one of those that you start stretching, like here we
How
go
was it?
tonight. It's pretty much it's the same. I guess these women they think like, oh, it adds extra, meat because the skin. No, doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. This
Point
is
here.
yeah, but it wasn't. Like I said, it's. I didn't know that it
was
on
trash.
this side of the. No, it wasn't trash. No.
You ain't seen like that. That shit was just
No.
mediocre.
It just ain't something I'm gonna go seek for because it's like I said that's a lot of work you want me to pull. If you don't know if you're gonna pull it back too hard, that's just too much work. It's just work, and I didn't know that until I moved on this side of the Mississippi. That is over here. That's considered cosmetic surgery. Because in the culture, Mexicans, they don't. I just learned all this. I had to ask all the Mexicans. I'm nosy. I'm like, are you circumcised?
So that's not a thing in Mexican culture. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right.
I
My sister
didn't
had
know
this
that.
battle with her first son's family, the grandparents, because they did not want to get him circumcised, and she did. I remember that. They're
Yeah.
Mexican.
And that's
Yeah, it's typically traditional.
yeah. All
Or
three of my
Jewish.
kids, I was just like, yo, get him. You know what I mean? Because that's just no.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's what made me understand because I always thought dicks were beautiful, but then you had to think that I had only been with my kid's father, 2 black men, and I didn't understand. There are women who are like, no, dicks are really ugly, and I'm like, nah. Have you ever seen a black man walk across with his dick hard across the room? It's like fucking Wakanda forever, like Black Panther and shit. You just be sitting there like. like come get it. but there are some unattractive penises, and then I don't understand why men want pussy shots. Like when they be at like, yo, send me a picture of that pussy. Pussies are not pretty, people.
I'm like, but that's the thing.
But that's to
I'm
you
like,
guys. To
see,
us,
no,
we're like, yeah, we
you
want
know
to
why?
see that shit.
You know what? It's the same confirmation. You see how you touch on sauce, and you get to go ahead and do your feel.
It's our confirmation that your shit's not all wrecked up to shit.
Correct, because you cannot.
You see my mouth.
You can't. I'm like, I'm
It
like,
doesn't look like
'cause you
your
cannot-
drapes hanging.
It doesn't look like an Arby's
Oh, so
sandwich.
if the lips
doesn't
are
look like-
loose,
Arby's sandwich.
that like
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Fuck
Arby's
yeah,
roast beef.
that's a.
It doesn't
problem.
look like the
why
Predator's
fuck? Why
face.
is your pussy lips hanging like that? Just like how y'all
If
be
it
like,
looks like the Predator's
just like y'all be
face,
like, but like, why the fuck is your dick
Shut
small like
the
that?
face at the Predator's face.
Yeah.
I just picture that shit.
Got him!
Hey, and then,
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And
Just
then if
like-
I look at your pussy and it's not in the proper condition, like
This
it's
is the proper condition.
hold on, the exact same way that y'all
Yes,
probably looking
clean
at the
yourself.
dick should be in a certain length and girth
No.
that y'all would say. No, don't tell me that you do not tell me.
I need to. You know what? I'm funny about a head. I'll keep that gangster. I ain't too like. I am funny about the tip of a dick. I am funny about that. Like if it like the shroomage of it. Like is it thick? You know what I mean? Does that have a little hood?
So I'm like, so have
Like,
you
is it-
have you ever met anybody that had a like you was disappointed by that
Oh, I'm
dick?
sure.
Like you somebody that you was really interested in, and then you just
Well,
completely.
the anteater guy, that was
No,
number
he
one.
was okay. No,
No.
that it was
Like, no,
disappointing to realize
no,
he got uncircumcised.
No,
He
like,
wasn't.
no, I'm talking about like
But
you were so angry, like
Frustrated.
You dealt with anteater dude. Like you was cool.
damn, I feel
Like,
bad, little air eater. How you
So,
doing? Shout
no,
out.
no, have you have you
He's
ever
good,
seen
he's
a
good.
man in your life that provided you like even a picture? Like you didn't have to even go to there fucking him, but you seen the dick. It's like God. Like you mad at yourself that you wasted the time and energy.
Oh, for that dick.
Yeah, for that dick.
Man.
I've been in that position where for some pussy, I was like, God damn.
yeah,
I was
I've
like,
been in that
I can't.
position.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
there's like so much work up and there's so much hype.
Yeah,
and like
you're
you're
like,
thinking it's gonna be like prime
I'm like,
shit, and then
that's
you're
why
like,
that's why I asked you
I
because
am I
Like,
done yet?
Right.
I was
Like, are
because
we?
I
Gotta
felt
be
that
sleeping
same
home.
way.
Can
You
I
know what I mean?
give you taxi money? Can
Get the
Get outta here.
I think
Like,
everybody's been in that situation
You know what I mean?
a time or
Just
two.
so
Yeah.
like male or female, whatever it is, y'all put some work into somebody that you were just completely like pissed off, like the time.
Yeah,
they
because
ended
it was so
like,
disappointing.
Yeah.
And you didn't
Like
completely
I said, you
orgasm.
didn't have to even like you would have to actually like fuck. Actually, you just seen that. It's like damn.
Because even with guys, we
I
can
can't-
come, but
3
an orgasm
weeks
is a
talking to
different
your
thing.
ass, like this is
But-
what you provide.
I think, you know what is fucked up? I probably, since being single, looked at men like stocks, like liquid assets and different things, because I have different stocks and bonds placed. So I'd be like, your stock has plummeted. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my...
I'm gonna take my money.
Put it over here. Like,
Tyrone, is that what you call it?
yeah, it's
Tyrone.
called
Tyrone.
It's my
Tyrone, your stock just grew.
You know?
What are you doing?
Like, yeah, I mean, because you do get disappointed, but I mean, I don't look like it's like this. It's not my ex, and it's not the dude I call King. So everybody, in a sense, is already disappointed me in a sense because my heart belongs. You know, I still like my ex. He got like a little corner piece, and then King, he got a little half. You know what I mean? And then so the rest I keep to myself. So no one has my full heart. So I don't be,
You don't expect.
I'm already disappointed.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why I haven't been disappointed. I'd be like
You
damn.
weren't expecting.
Yeah. So if somebody if God blesses me, because I was just having this conversation with my I still call my ex back, was having it, but I told him like, yo, I went on a date the other night. That shit was whack, yo. That shit was whack. And he was just like, what are you looking for? Like he's like, and for him, it's fucked up when you've been with someone for a long time because they still perceive you a certain way. Because he doesn't feel I could be submissive and I could be soft. And I want to tell him like I can holler at my dude King because that's not his real name. He's my king. But yes, I'd be like holler at him because he would tell you I turn it like I'm still fiery, but I turn into an absolute like
It
little
depends
girl.
on the guy. I think it depends on the guy to bring that out of you.
Yeah.
I get it.
Agreed.
For us dominant women, like you're right. Like
Yeah, and I do want that because that's why I like to get dominated during sex because at the end of the day I'm bossed up all day, and at night I just want to be like, take it, just fucking take it. I don't want to. You just tell me what to do. Because it's like I don't want, but it does take that certain type of man to try, like to get you to soft because we be bossed up like. What are your attention? What do you want? What do you need? Cut dry, black, white. What the fuck?
All right. Well,
He said, that's why I was like, thought he was about to say something. He was like,
all right.
all right.
all right.
So is that all you have for ladies talk today?
That was pretty much it.
All right.
Mind fuck us first, gentlemen. And plenty of foreplay. Plenty of foreplay, and you would get the squirt, the cream, the cum, the bust.
The cream of the crop.
Right. You know what I'm talking about, that cream, when your dick look like just a creamsicle. The cream. Now that's a good one. That's when you put in that one.
There's that Prince song.
Yes.
And then there's Wu-Tang. I know that's weird.
Oh, but
Yeah.
no. Hey, shit, I'm here.
Well, we're about to get into hotel party and then our last two parts of the show. So join us for Kill a Sai Hotel Party. Let's go.
When I come into your city, hit the hotel. She gon' hit the show, then hit the hotel. She gon' wanna fuck me in the hotel. Let's go have a party in my hotel. When I come into your city, hit the hotel. She gon' hit the show, then hit the hotel. She gon' wanna fuck me in the hotel. Let's go have a party in my hotel.
100 bottles, 100 blunts, just left from the club. Finna have a hotel party, let's turn the fuck up. I'm on that Douce and that lemonade. Hotel smoked out, reeking like day.
She know I got a bitch. Ooh, I hope she don't tell. Won't get in my section unless she put her phone down. Bust down with that gas, got us too deep in that hotel. I just want some head, but ooh, she on a roll. When I come into your city, hit the hotel. She gon' hit the show, then hit the hotel. She gon' wanna fuck me in the hotel. Let's go have a party in my hotel.
When I pull up in your city, hit the hotel. Ain't no cell phones in my rooms, you know these hoes tell. Fuck your bitch and then I put her ass on wholesale. She was out with your little sister, now they both dead. Yeah, fucking on me non-stop, yeah. Tito's no syrup, yeah. She taught me then I chop, yeah. Can lay up with no bop, yeah. I just made a porno with your girlfriend. Say that they ain't like each other, now they girlfriends. In Arizona, we outside. Got two hoes look like my love. At the W, we taking W's, man, I'm a star. Then we pull up at the wrist. Got these bitches taking pics. I'm with Kilroy, I'm legit. Fuck for free, ho, I don't trick.
When I come into your city, hit the hotel. She gon' hit the show, then hit the hotel. She gon' wanna fuck me in the hotel. Let's go have a party in my hotel. When I come into your city, hit the hotel. She gon' hit the show, then hit the hotel. She gon' wanna fuck me in the hotel. Let's go have a party in my hotel.
I'm that youngest son, crazy baby, yeah, I got guap. Hotel room full of bobs, top floor of the Marriott. Pouring shots in the party with the Glock cocked. We ain't worried about the cops, the front desk paid off.
It's a hotel party. I'll be by the pool, come and smoke some shawty. Bring your best friend, we go roll some shawty. Post some shawty, roll some shawty. We can smoke some shawty. It's a hotel party. I'll be by the pool, come and smoke some shawty. Bring your best friend, we go roll some shawty. Post some shawty, roll some shawty. We can smoke some shawty.
Remember I was trapping out the hotel. Now I got these bitches lined up like a cold cell. Stack it up, I'm never falling off cause I don't lose well. Show and tell the way she dropped that ass and moving so well.
When I come into your city, hit the hotel. She gon' hit the show, then hit the hotel. She gon' wanna fuck me in the hotel. Let's go have a party in my hotel. When I come into your city, hit the hotel. She gon' hit the show, then hit the hotel. She gon' wanna fuck me in the hotel. Let's go have a party in my hotel.
Check it out.
Hey, yo.
He's not in a hurry.
And we are back. That was Kill-A-Sai with Hotel Party. If you watch the music video for that, there's like booty everywhere. It's
Booty, booty,
ridiculous.
rocking everywhere.
Booty.
I
rocking
interviewed
everywhere.
these guys and like I watched that
Booty,
video. I was like,
butt
how did you get that
cheeks,
much booty in there?
Wait, no, I'm just trying to think. That's the one.
They do a lot of their
Booty, butt
recording
cheeks.
out of pyramids. So we're gonna get into Muzzy's fuzzy news. Muzzy's.
Oh, nope, that died 2020.
So after we'll just have to come up with Biden's. After President Biden took a oath in office, he called all Americans to end this uncivil war that pits red against blue, rural versus urban, and conservative against liberal. The president said that his inaugural address that he would work the Democrats and Republicans to heal the wounds plagued by the lawmakers. And the crisis is facing the United States of 2021. And in order for that to happen, the two parties have to work together, of course. But there's not much evidence of that happening yet. Democrats have taken control of the Senate, and one of President Joe Biden's top legislative priorities after taking office was to pass a new COVID-19 relief bill that included, among many other provisions, a $1,400 stimulus check to most Americans. Biden and Democrats of Congress have expressed the willingness to work with Republicans to craft a bill that would support it, but it doesn't sound like much progress is being made so far. Nancy Pelosi stated, "I hope we don't need it, but if we need it, we will have it." Because, of course, Nancy Pelosi is a bitch. Thursday, when asked about using the process of budget reconciliation to pass Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill, it was said that we want it to be bipartisan always, but we can't surrender. So they're expecting to have an answer on that by at least next week. So we might be getting that before taxes.
Or we might be getting that no taxes.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't go that way.
I
don't
hope
think
none
it
of
will.
it impacts our taxes,
Yeah,
to be
I don't
honest.
think so.
It will.
I don't think it is.
Or you might not get your taxes to October.
It will.
Better not.
I'm like,
slap somebody.
It's gonna be,
That's when the IRS is
deflation
gonna
of,
get raided. People are just gonna lose their fucking minds.
They know they can't keep letting these raids happen,
No.
especially the raid that happened in the Capitol riot. Like the Capitol riot was just and we don't have to say what we already know. If they would have been black or Mexican, or yeah, we know that it wouldn't have happened. But man, come on. We are gonna storm. We gonna get all the black, Asians, white, whoever was like,
Everybody's gonna
and we
storm
gonna
the
come
IRS.
smack y'all for letting how y'all gonna let that happen and let the police just letting them on in.
See,
You
they
know?
went about it right, but they went about it wrong at the same time because they did it more for publicity and the steal shit, which is looting, not protesting. So
No, and then I heard that they stole like actual records.
everything.
Oh, really?
Everything.
Yeah, like there, you know how much data and different shit is in that damn thing. They stole shit. Like,
So moving forward, fuck 6ix9ine. In terms of the strangest what if collaborations
How
to
is
ever
he still
possibly
trending?
manifest in hip hop, you'd have to guess that 6ix9ine and any member of Griselda would be among the least likely to occur. In fact, it's fair to say that the Buffalo trifecta of the West Side Gun, Conway the Machine, and Benny the Butcher, who value qualities of loyalty and adherence to code, stand firmly against everything Tekashi 6ix9ine appears to represent. And yet it didn't stop the rapper's team from attempting to arrange a collaboration with the Buffalo label, as Benny the Butcher revealed in his recent Twitter post. Tekashi's manager hit me up and asked if I was interested in doing a song with his client. And Benny ripped back, "What do you think I said?" He proceeds to share a poll in which the opinions follow: no and fuck no. Later, of which currently holds commanding 95% lead. Through it, may be baffling to imagine the mental gymnastics that Tekashi's team must have gone under through to even think that Benny would entertain the notion. It's certainly amusing to see that Butcher's decisive response. Between this and the recent revelation that 6ix9ine's team had reached out to DJ Envy for a 4 a.m. check-in, it would appear that the Rainbow rapper is seeking a mount of comeback by any means necessary. Unfortunately,
I'll be mad if I was a rainbow.
Unfortunately, he remains so disliked by his fellow rappers that one has to wonder if the Herculean task is even possible. So, yeah.
How
So
is
many
he-
people have
He
shut
may-
him down, and he's
I'm
still
like-
going.
Why is he still?
Because it's all views. That's all it is.
New York allows this shit.
Yes.
So this has a
New
this
York,
me
this is
personally
your
had me
fault.
look at New York like, damn nigga, this is what y'all about. Y'all about bitch assness and snitching and all type of shit. Like,
No, but
that's
that's
what
why
New York
he-
provides. Like
No,
y'all
we
co-sign
can-
this shit.
No, don't take New York City like that. Do not hold New York City.
I'm holding
responsible.
y'all fully accountable
No,
for this
that
shit.
that guy.
I got niggas that's out here that was I'm like before the whole case and shit was bumping 6ix9ine fully. That's
No.
The
oh,
only
this,
time
this
I
how you move.
the only time I had his shit was
None-
when he
none
was
of
on
mine
City
before
Morgue.
the sale.
No, none of
I have-
mine.
I
Not
have
even
plenty
me.
of mine.
No, okay. And then you know what? Super would make my kids not listen to him because my son was watching music videos and that one song. This is back when this is when he was super young, but that one he was with Nicki Minaj. That song.
Oh yeah.
And I sat there.
That
I
was
thought
bad.
my weed had me fucked up. I was like, "Is this a grown ass man? What is this?"
I'm like, nigga, even before that, I'm like, I'm like,
Before
bro,
that,
I didn't know,
I'm-
but I
I'm
never
like,
heard
you-
of him until
you over here on some
that
block.
day.
You doing some
And I
block
was like,
videos
And
we're
with
before
a whole
that-
bunch of bloods around you.
No, he
And-
was
and-
trash. I
And
didn't
yo,
even know
New
how
York
he-
Bloods is co-signing this little faggot ass nigga doing all
And
this
even
shit.
before
this
that, the only
before,
time
I'm
he
like,
had
bro,
a decent career was when he was
Not
with City
never.
Morgue. No, he had a decent career.
He
It was
never
with
had a
City.
city.
Like, listen, trust me. Listen to City Morgue. He took his sound from Zilla Kami. He took his sound
Oh, he had a
from
sound,
Zilla
but he
Kami.
always had a fucked off background that these niggas co-sign.
Yeah, but no, it's
And that's one thing I do
yeah.
not do.
he messed up a lot of money though, and that like they had a little bit of that taped on that Love and Hip Hop New York real quick. But yeah, because one of the dudes that was on there, he ended up getting arrested. You know, he's doing that serious time for that shit. So I don't know, like snitching. Do you mean you got fucking? So what's the difference between a Takachi and a fucking a Ti? Because you know Ti,
The shit, same shit.
Same shit.
yeah,
People put them on.
If
I don't like
look, I'm
no
gonna
more. Because what? He
I'm-
didn't. Oh, you never you never liked him.
I'm gonna tell you like this: do not dive in that water unless you like to get wet. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: I got wrapped up into this is a true story. You check my motherfucking police record. I got wrapped into a cartel case of some shit that I knew nothing about. Through the city, motherfuckers, this is some shit y'all didn't know about Ace, but yeah, motherfuckers are on me like I actually snitched. I didn't know nothing because a nigga actually wasn't actually involved. I didn't know a fucking thing. I didn't know these people's names. I didn't know nothing. So actually, when I get to the stand, I'm actually speaking the truth because I know nothing. But the thing is, even if I did know a little something, my black ass dove in there and started fucking with them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You need to just go ahead and swallow that pill. If you didn't want to fuck, I'm like, you should have stayed your black ass on the porch.
Yep.
I'm like, this is the shit that happened. I don't care if it's just minor or just a little bit. Do not dive in that water and don't think you're gonna get wet. I don't approve of anybody that thinks they want to go ahead and, I want to see my family and shit. But you want to go get a little money or you want to do a little bit of fuck shit.
Like
I don't care if you get 1,000 years. It don't matter. You did some fuck shit,
and that's
bro.
what the whole
Fuck
thing
outta
about snitching is. Why are you telling them, like, first of all,
You're doing that to reduce your time.
shit, and you know, worry about yourself. You don't tell on nobody because you know what I mean, especially to get out of some shit because you knew what it was when you was doing the shit with them. So don't start backpedaling now and I didn't know it was gonna get this serious. I didn't know he was.
You should have known better. But the thing is, every single time motherfuckers said they did know better. But you choose to not give a fuck. So what do you call it? Basically, everybody else around you, calling everybody else bitches.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not supposed to go ahead and punish you for these fucked up wrongdoings. So what's supposed to happen next time when you dive in that water?
And then it's always they say you have the right to remain silent. Shut your ass up. People be talking too damn much.
You feel me?
Facts.
I be like, just shut up.
All
like,
you gotta do is shut.
And you be putting too much on. So like, this is the thing. Don't put nothing out that you ain't comfortable that's coming back to bite your ass.
Yeah, you can't co-sign that shit.
Yeah, like you know all these artists who have said stuff about gay people or black people or women, and then it all comes back because people will dig for trash on that ass to bring you down. They be like,
I was young, or I was talking about something else.
It's some dumbass excuse that has nothing to do with nothing.
Everything that I
ownership.
Exactly. Yeah, I did that.
Like Eminem. Like I can't be comfortable with saying, like, to me he was never the greatest rapper all time. I'd be like, y'all are fucking high.
Yeah.
Okay, with that shit, we calm.
No, he's not the greatest rapper of all time.
He's like super overrated in that aspect, but I can't get comfortable with him because he done sat there and talked about black women and sat there and said nigga. You know, and like so me knowing these things, I can't. It's like once you become aware, you can't go back from that. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, and you never fully address it in the proper way. To me, it's set to be like you said, I was young, you know, I didn't know that was just that. I went through a breakup with my girl. Like, damn, she gotta be a nigga bitch because she broke up with you? That's even worse.
The question is like, what's gonna happen next? Next time another bitch break up with you?
Yes. So I don't, and with me and racism is, I know everyone like you. I'm real like. I just like my racists like I like my gays, out of the closet and out in the open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, you don't gotta like. Of course, I don't want you to be like, hey,
be hella
nigger,
racist and be hella gay. You know,
but I just want to know that, okay, you a bigot or you racist. I know. Just as long as you don't put your hands on me.
Shit, I'm cool with you actually. You know what I mean? Like them racists, yeah. Be like, hey, nigger, because that lets me identify that's actually you.
I think being from Ohio, I have like this natural racist radar. Like, oh, you don't like black people, huh? Oh, you're just being tolerable, and you're just getting ready to say some racist backward shit right quick. Like, can I touch your hair? Why the fuck?
That's the most.
Irritating.
What?
You know how much
I am not a pet. Can I touch your hair, baby?
You know the funny thing is,
Oh, I know. for you
every
it
time I
is.
hear that comment, I look directly at the black person. I'm like, what the fuck you gonna do about it? Like, you finna let some motherfucker touch your hair? Like, you feel like you
like
ain't-
a pet.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, bro.
That's all I keep thinking. Like when you touching my hair, cause like you're like, oh, it's so great, it's so blah blah blah, and you're like,
They be having movies and memes about the shit. I was like,
No.
bro.
when
like,
I have my fro out, that's like, I don't know why they so like.
My
'cause-
daughter's like that. She
Yeah,
has a fro.
Yeah, and they just be wanting to be like,
look, look.
no,
She
let's
goes
say
to a predominantly
let's say this
Mexican
publicly
school,
right
so-
now, loud. White people, this is extremely racist when you ask to touch
It's not
my
just white
fucking hair.
people.
If you are anybody and I don't fucking know you, it's absolutely racist because I know
Yeah.
because black people for sure is not gonna ask another black person that shit.
girl, can I
And
touch your hair?
I got one homie that is black. You know who the fuck I'm talking about, your black ass.
Cause we
Don't
just
do that
touch it,
shit
we be
no
like, girl, this is cute.
You know who the
what
fuck
I
I'm
mean?
talking about,
Cause
too,
we know the
boy.
culture. We be like, oh girl, can I
And
touch
you
your
know
hair?
who I'm
Oh
talking
my
about
God,
too.
look at it. It's
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I
it's
think
so
I do.
different.
Yeah.
I think I do.
I be getting like,
So,
what are you talking?
Oakland County deputies say a 51-year-old Brian Cleso stole a Star EMS ambulance from McLaren Hospital in Pontiac, Michigan, outside of the emergency room while the keys were still outside. He told the sheriff's department that he was en route to the Booby Trap Strip Club on 8 Mile.
He had to take an ambulance to that
and
shit.
he never made it as he was pulled over nearly 18 miles from
18 miles though.
No, over near 18 Mile and Ryan Road in Sterling Heights, driving 5 miles per hour. Crisco is homeless and suffers from mental health issues.
Oh, okay.
He was charged with unlawfully driving an automobile.
But
There were so many.
But if he has mental
questions
issues,
here.
he shouldn't be charged. You know, like and, I
Yeah.
mean, obviously he wasn't on a rampage. He seen some titties on TV. He's like, I'm gonna get some
I'm gonna
titties.
There's this
He,
ambulance,
yeah, he
like,
Forrest
all
Gumped
right.
his ass up in the motherfucking, you know.
And I was running.
And then I was running Jenny.
So, Potawatomi County, Oklahoma deputies say a man killed his stepfather by giving him an atomic wedgie. Brad Lee Davis, 33, is now being behind bars for murder. Courts appear they showed Davis admitted to pulling a
Oh,
Denver.
they killed it. You know, he's dead from a wedge.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hear-
listen to this. Listen to this.
I just want to.
Yes.
He admitted to pulling to Denver Street Claire's underwear pulling Denver Street Claire's underwear over his the back of his head, allowing the elastic band to wrap around St. Clair's neck. So basically all the way over and on his neck. And
How big was his draws?
I have no idea.
Why did
Davis-
they rip you?
Davis dialed 911 to report the crime after
didn't he
St.
just cut
Clair
it
stopped
off?
breathing. He told the detectives he gave his dad an atomic wedgie. Davis said a fist fight started after St. Clair insulted his mom. The fight resulted in blood spatter on the wall and the underwear over the man's head. Medical
No, that
examiner
can't-
says that
That's
St.
fucked.
Clair cause of death was blunt force trauma and or asphyxiation.
How the fuck do you get
So many
drunk?
questions.
There's
So they were fighting. He's like,
hold on, I
"Fuck
want to.
this guy."
The main question I want to know: what kind of underwear were those?
That's
They
They had to be white
They had been
tights.
tidy whities because I'm thinking the band
What-
had to have detached
What
from the drawer
brand?
Why
What
didn't-
brand? Because I'm
that
like,
was Fruit of the Looms. They
I
would
want to
tear.
see like that's fucking crazy.
The underwear
Yeah.
had to have separated from the elastic part in order for his head to, the band to have been around his neck.
Either that or
Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
some
like, it
stretchy
didn't tear
pants.
from the bottom.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
what
Like
I'm
that's what I'm saying.
saying.
Like if the drawers had to separate from the elastic. That's
Yes.
like how the fuck? I'm like,
then how-
because you gonna
his
tell me that
hands weren't
cotton,
free?
even if it's cotton polyester blend, like it's stretched that much
That's
from
a
your
fucked
ass.
up way to
Yeah,
die.
that's a
It's
fucked
so
up way.
like so.
It had to be a
fucked up.
quick process. It was just one pole and
And then
Done.
was his hands bound or something? Why couldn't he get it off?
I don't know.
But it probably was
Uh-huh.
bound.
Nah, man, they killed him and gave him a wedgie. Nah,
What
it
a
was
bad
like,
way to
That
go.
makes more sense than fucking.
yeah, that was fucked.
So
up.
the last bit I have is basically it's almost Valentine's Day and keeping the romance alive during the pandemic hasn't really been easy for many. But there's been an upside. People have been forced to deal with each other in other ways than they typically imagine. The downside, it's cliche and perfectionary for the Valentine's Day gifts and candies that are coming out right now. So, luckily, I have a list of 25 things that are coming out for Valentine's Day. One of them is meat hearts. Candy hearts like a sweet gift until you get a beef jerky heart with a special message to keep the sweetheart from having beef with you. And it says, "Beef mine."
Beef mine.
The
Shut the fuck.
the Hug Me chicken.
Nope.
Has the pandemic forced you and your Valentine into socially distanced situation? Get closer by having a giant rubber chicken take your place. When the chicken starts crowing the chicken starts crowing for 45 seconds. And yeah.
Yeah, he's serious.
Yeah. Suction cup restraints. And well, which better way to spend a Valentine's Day than suction cups in the shower? Why not?
What?
Chocolate hummus.
I've seen that. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, chocolate hummus.
They do. They have chocolate hummus.
The drip stick.
I saw that.
So, sex is fun, but cleaning up after the romp can kill the mood. The drip stick is an easy way to handle the situation. I think it goes up in there and sucks up everything. So,
You twist it
yeah.
around.
What, in their vagina?
Yeah. It's a little
supposed to clean
stick
up.
thing with a sponge on it. It looks like a tampon with a stick.
Nope, not
I was
doing it.
scrolling on Facebook and I don't know why it was on mine, but it was
I don't
an
use
article
tampon.
for that,
I'm
and I
not.
was like,
The only
what is
good
this?
thing getting stuck in me
This
is a
real?
dick. That don't put nothing in me.
The penis bong.
Mm-mm.
The penis.
What?
The penis bong.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
There's Da Bomb extra caffeinated coffee that will give your lover an extra buzz. Rainbow bondage rope.
My man ain't let me wrap him up with no rainbows. The gay people took over the rainbow.
I
Like,
still love rainbows.
I love, and I'm mad. I want
You
to
wrap a nigga up with some rainbow rope, you getting piped.
like, he gonna be like, what you
An
trying to
angry
say?
toaster that has words like "eat shit," the middle finger,
Why
and
you putting
"fuck
that
you"
around?
on it.
And why would you give that to your Valentine?
Because who doesn't want to wake up with a nice fresh toast that says "fuck you" on it? When you
You're
don't
right.
know what else to say
Next.
to your
You're right. What else
spouse
do you say to your
in the
spouse?
morning, give her a piece of
Next.
toast that says "fuck you."
Maybe you said, will you? Fuck me.
Well, that has to be another piece of toast.
Another piece of toast.
Next.
So the bow teddy, which is a piece of lingerie that's basically a bow,
So it's just a string.
kind of looks like that,
Oh, I see.
like that.
Whatever.
Hold on.
Oh,
Right there.
shit, save me some more. Save me some money. Just buy
Yeah.
it.
Looks kind of sexy though. A
Sorry.
broken heart chocolate pizza. Pizza is good, but chocolate is good, but broken hearts are bad. The heart-shaped chocolate pizza literally sifts the difference with a mallet, allowing you to break it up with the mallet. So,
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds more like for a single person than.
a purse that looks like a chocolate cake.
Wait.
Yeah. It literally looks like a piece of chocolate
Okay,
cake.
that's cute.
Yeah. A bathing suit with a matching face mask. Why? I have no
Why
idea.
are we in the water with face mask?
It's February.
A leather fly swatter for, your
fly
fly
swatter.
swatting needs. A pickle bouquet.
Oh.
Don't even explain. Move on.
Yeah.
A haunted lily doll.
Next.
You better not buy me no damn doll. Buy me no.
A
Get your
Freniza
ass.
wine box wine backpack. So
Okay.
a box wine backpack.
Okay.
I can hang with that.
And
Yeah.
a
Be
vibe
like Dora the Explorer. Backpack.
and lastly a vibrator fruit basket. Oh wait, no, a vibrator fruit basket and a vibrating rocking chair.
Okay.
Well,
the fruit basket
vibe-
doesn't make sense. The rocket chair
fruit
makes. Rocket chair,
How
okay.
does the never no?
I don't
Anyway.
know. It says, "Who says rocket chairs are for old folks? Who wants to shake their
I
who
get
wants
the
to shake
rocking
their
chair,
yeah
it's the fruit that
yeah.
that
The
makes
fruit
Yeah.
basket.
Fruit basket makes sense."
A vibrating fruit basket.
And then it goes on with other sexual innuendos like sex swings, torso candies.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Any time of the
That's
year.
the only reason I really I want to own my own house so I can have like the sex room.
That's what I said.
I want the dungeon.
I swear.
Got to get those kids out of there.
I want the like
Oh my
Blunt's
God.
dungeon.
So
The
funny.
I'd be like, you want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
She wants to
She's
have
like,
this
I'm not
shit
gonna
in a
have sex in
3-bedroom
there. I'm gonna
house,
just
so
play
that's-
Dungeons and
So
Dragons.
that's why I gotta get a bigger house. Look.
No, I do. Like, I want to be like Nas and Khalees when they were together. They had a house that they used just for fucking, so they could be just as loud as they wanted to.
A house just for fucking.
Just for fucking.
I dig it.
I dig it.
I
Yeah.
dig it.
Ever
Yeah.
since
Anything
I was a
goes at
teen,
that point.
I had a dream of having a house with just a room, just like what you
That's
said. Like,
that's crazy.
The red, yeah, no,
Judge me.
swings, a bed with like the built-in
I know what kind of
handcuffs.
porn you watch.
You know what I'm saying? The feet restraints and all that shit. Like, hang me, I want to be like you know, like an X, just tied up. Just go ahead and lay all over my body and shit. Fuck me how you want to fuck, and then you can tilt it. You know, just be like, dun, dun. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. Oh, it is. It's like, you know how they like tie you up and you like can move around in the sun. Yeah. But I just be naked in it.
Well,
know what
that
you're
does
talking
it for Muzzy's Fuzzy News.
Look what you started.
I know,
it's
right?
that spicy. Right.
So, for the would you rather for the end of the show, would you travel the world for free for a year or have $50,000 to spend however you please? Shalina, what would you choose?
You know what? I would take the $50,000 because then I would invest it and I would travel the whole world the next year.
What would you invest it in?
Besides myself, first.
How
like we
much are
said-
you gonna spend on yourself?
I actually, if I'm not.
She's like, I don't know yet.
Actually, now when you say it, because I would want a studio like that. You know what? That actually gets my whistle wet. Is studio like I'm weird. Like you take me to like with microphones and boards and shit. And I'll be like, yes. I don't like yes.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know. Because 50,000 shit, I could spend that in like a week, and I can spend that in 2 days.
Yeah.
Shit. So I don't. Okay, so then let me switch it. I would travel the world in the 7 seas. And I feel like I would get rich in that way because I would just see everything. And then I could pick up little jobs here and there and, you know. And I'll get the the wealth of, the experience of traveling in different cultures. So yeah, travel for me.
What about you, Tiana?
Same. Just because, like, money can come, it goes, but you're, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, experiences, I think that's worth way more than that. And like you said, you can pick up little things here and there along the way, but if you're traveling for free,
Shit.
I'm assuming all that's included.
Yeah,
Like,
all expenses are paid.
Oh hell yeah, we going. You can National Lampoon European
It would be-
Vacation my ass.
At least bar minimum, it would be like natural things like food,
yeah.
And
dental
Right.
care,
Shelter.
stuff like
And you'll be
whatnot.
very picky. Like I do try whenever I'm somewhere, I try the culture. It's at least one thing.
that.
But a
Yeah.
lot of the times I'll be like, I'm cool. I'm just not that adventurous with, especially certain textures in my mouth. And if it's just chewy for too long, I don't want it.
What about you, Ace? Would you choose the 50,000 or travel for a year?
I'm traveling. I'm like that 50 grand. I'm like most people I know make somewhere around 50 grand. So annually. So I'm like, that's really not shit. I'm like, you tell me I could travel wherever the fuck I want
That's worth
for a
millions.
whole year. I'm like, it doesn't even like.
I'm going
Dollars.
to
I'd be
Greece to
touring
find
for a
Uncle
year.
Jesse. Yeah.
I'm like, shit. I might go ahead and
I'm going
slide
to
over
Italy
here
to
on the
find me
cartel.
somebody
I
named
might go
Capone.
slide over there with motherfucking Morocco. I go over there with the Asians and shit. Get in Okinawa. Get out there. Like,
I'll go to Africa just to get all the misconceptions out the way. You know,
I be tripping about Africa like because me personally like I'm born and raised in Arizona, so like I mean Africans come in Arizona like them motherfuckers treat us like so bad.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh, Africans do not like niggas. Like
They
It's
love
from,
me.
Like I think
because they want to fuck you.
Nigerians.
That's why.
They don't want to fuck me.
You a
They
goddamn
don't
lie.
want to. Look,
Don't-
look, you see how it
Hold
goes.
on.
Wait,
Hold on.
No,
Don't
he
mean
wasn't.
that you haven't fucked them. Don't mean that they don't want to fuck you.
No, no.
Every time I talk to African, it's like,
He said facts.
I swear, African will give a white man more love than they give me. They don't. Nigga, you from America. You
I just feel like no,
like
but
dead ass.
got him. Maybe we the lost tribe. Maybe they look at us like confused, like
Yeah, because
like-
we're Americanized.
yeah, like why are you still here? Like you didn't know you can come home.
I'm like,
Like,
because you're a woman. I'm like, come to a black man to another African black man is not the same. Like,
I don't know.
There
you
is
have
a
to ask my
disconnect.
ex. That little 20-year-old, he's fucking's from Africa. And maybe he can ask her dad, you know. He old enough to be her dad, you know. You can ask her. They're like, shit, what the fuck?
I don't know. You get a lot of like controversy. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know women have it hard, but like, you're a black man. I'm like, ain't nothing. It's like the bottom tier of everything. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I have my one friend from Africa. I don't like, I asked him, like, yo, what part of Africa would it look like I would be from, you know? And he told me Eastern African. And I had to look that shit up. What the fuck was over there? You know what I mean? Which is sad because people think that, you know, Africa is just a country. I'm like, no, that is a continent. And in that continent, there's a bunch of countries and states and villages. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is sad that we so displaced. You know, but we gonna talk. Like I said, I was gonna talk more about that for Black History. Starting tomorrow is Black History Month. It's the first of the month.
Wow.
Wake up.
So to end it, I would choose travel too. To be honest, at that point, I would just tour for a year while vacationing and shit like that. If
Oh yeah, you could pick up a guitar. Whatever. Look, I said a guitar. I took it old school. Yeah, go
pick up a
backpacking
guitar.
across Europe.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yes.
if I got my residential paid, my hygiene paid, my food paid,
Yep.
sky's the limit. Sky's the
Yes.
limit.
Yes. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Lovers Ball, right?
Yes, we also have the Lovers Ball in February. That's going to be February 13th at the Lounge in Mesa, off of Alma School. Tickets
Okay.
are on an Eventbrite. It's 1 for 40, 2 for 70 couples. Definitely check it out. Dread Queen is hosting that event, and then we have the Night of Soul on the 20th.
Yes. Keeping it blunt with Shalina, celebrating a Night of Soul in honor of Black History Month. That is going down February 20th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Please, come with good vibes. It's going to be great energy, fun times. We got 13 dope artists all over locally from Arizona getting ready to perform. Ace the Biz, he'll be there performing. Hey! So check out my Instagram so you can get a hold of the
Where can
flyer.
we find you?
Keep_it_blunt_saw.
Perfect.
and tickets will be going on sale this week. We are limited seating. We're just trying to follow all COVID pandemic compliances. So make sure you copy your ticket. And if you can't catch me that night, always tune in to Keeping It Blunt with Shalina. I do the show next Tuesday on kdif.org. And I also am bringing Keeping It Blunt in Bed with Shalina back at you this Friday. So hop in bed with me.
Well, keep in tune. Thank you for joining us for episode 26 of The Morning Roast, and we are out.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem.